Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to C-Tier Gaming. Today we are finishing, hopefully, this
Pokemon.
Pokemon tier list.
We are not
Part
doing a part
two.
three. I refuse. I
Okay,
refuse to do a part three.
okay, so
Part
we're
three is
finna.
when Gen 10 comes out.
That's true. We just added to
True.
the list. But yeah, if you didn't see last week's video, you should watch last week's video so you can understand why Charizard has its own category.
I
Actually,
actually didn't explain
no,
that
you didn't.
much.
Well, because we
I
have a whole
thought back on
separate,
it.
we have a whole another video on that.
Yeah, we
But
mentioned
we
that,
can
but I didn't
explain.
talk about it much.
But like Porygon, you can explain why you like Porygon, and his line,
I
and
explained that
just
last episode.
yeah, exactly. No,
Um,
that's what I'm saying. Everyone should go to the first
oh yeah,
part and watch why Andrew likes these Pokemon so much. So do
Yeah.
that, and then after you do that, come back
yeah.
to this
I don't.
video.
I don't give an explanation on like everyone, but like a lot of them, like Munchlax, like that's a pretty like self-explanatory. Like, I mean, it's Munchlax. It's an
Yeah,
amazing
Yeah.
Pokemon.
and so we're just gonna keep
Um,
the list going, and we have about a little over 500 Pokemon left, and it's gonna be great.
yeah,
And
we
this will
got
probably
through
be
the
another
first
full movie.
four. We got through four generations.
hmm
Um, all the Pokemon here. I will slowly scroll through while I explain that yeah, feel free to go back to watch the other one. If not, that's fair. We're gonna be doing Gens 5 through 9 and the DLCs and all of that. This does not have the Legend ZA forms on it for all the new megas. They were too new, weren't on this tier list, but this is still pretty current, pretty up to date. And yeah. Anyways, Victini.
Hell yeah. We
Victini.
start with
Victini
Victini.
is Pokemon 494, so we are a little under halfway through the Pokedex.
Well,
Yeah.
forms. Keep in mind forms.
Oh, true.
There's a lot
Forgot
more
about
forms
those.
because Generation 6 through 9 have is when they released like generational forms, whether it was
Yeah.
megas,
They
regionals,
started running out of
and all of
ideas.
that.
Um,
Pretty much.
why is
I was also
Victini
gonna
the
say,
first Pokemon in that route? Like,
Because
why doesn't it
Generation
show?
5 decided to be decided they want to be different, and they were like, okay, what if instead of ending with the legendaries and mythicals, what if we start with this generation's mythical? But the thing is, this isn't even the only mythical in Generation 5. In
no,
fact,
there's
Generation 5
Meloetta,
has the most
Keldeo,
Generation 5 has the most
Genesect.
mythicals.
That's funny.
Yeah, if we skip ahead a little bit,
Do you get?
yeah, Keldeo, Meloetta, and Genesect,
I thought.
all different
Oh, I'm thinking of
Pokemon.
I'm thinking of Sun and Moon. Um. So didn't okay? I've never played Generation 5. Do they just give you the Pokemon at the beginning of the game, or like how does that
No,
work?
no, it still is a mythical. It's not obtainable in the game except for special events. They just decided, what if we just make it a beginning of the Pokedex
Oh,
Pokemon.
I wonder if
I
there was
don't
like a
weird.
movie that released before Gen 5 with Victini.
see. I want to say yes, but that's never stopped them before. Like when
Yeah,
Generation 6 came out, um, there were leaks. There was no official events other than it's like, hey guys, here's a free code for this Pokemon for Hoopa and Volcanion. And even with those Pokemon, they were not. And I think they were known about before the game even like released officially. But there wasn't like obviously they were or no, because like Zero Aura. No, how I forget the classification. Never mind. I think I'm being stupid. Um,
Pokemon. I gotta say,
I
I
think I'm
don't
being
know. I
in the
don't think I'm a
timeline.
big fan of the starters this gen. I think I like the final forms,
I
but I don't think I
I really
like.
like Oshawott.
I don't
Asha
know.
was very
Oshawott's really
cute.
cool.
Just
I think
don't.
they did really well with the Legends Arceus starters.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Oshawott was the
We-
water starter, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
because
Yes,
it's
as you can
Oshawott,
see,
Rowlet, and Cyndaquil, and I think all three are very solid starters.
I agree.
as you can
I
see,
part of me wanted to.
Hisuian
Ooh,
Samurai.
that is really cool. Part of me wanted to choose Rowlet for this Arceus run. But I'm just so like I'm a creature of habit. So when I choose a starter, when I play a game for the first time and I choose a starter, That's a fair opinion, by the way. And I choose a starter. I'm probably gonna choose that starter again when I play again. Like I don't. It's really hard for me to change up like how I start a game. But I will say I've never played Sun and Moon, so getting Rowlet would have been cool because like that's a Pokemon I've never had.
Have you
Well,
guys
neither
ever
is
seen the episode
Cyndaquil.
of Ben? I think you actually might have. Have you ever seen the episode of the anime where it was Litten and Stoutland?
What?
The episode of the Sun and Moon anime where it's
Okay.
Litten's backstory, like Ash's Litten, and the Stoutland, or not the
I
Stoutland, but like a Stoutland.
I don't
you
think
know
Ben
what? I
watched
think
Sun
I
and Moon.
watched a bits and pieces of that one. I watched like the first probably like 15-ish episodes, maybe 15, 20. It would be cool to watch again, but I'm not a child anymore, so I don't know if I'd enjoy it. But you know what? I think I vaguely remember something with that. Like I feel like I can kind of assume where you're going with that. Like the dog probably helped the cat or whatever. No,
And then
wait,
died.
Litten.
What?
He did? That's right. They totally killed the dog. I remember Litten was just like a street cat. That's so right. Oh my
And
god.
then
How did he
got
die?
like old age or something. It
Oh
wasn't like he got like
man.
put down. It's still
They
Pokemon.
put the dog down. He bit someone,
Oh,
dude.
you were talking about Litten. I thought you were talking about Lillipup, the
No,
first evolution of
That
Stoutland.
Pokemon can go
And
in
I
D
got
tier.
confused.
Guys, Muna's really cute.
I
I'm saying this. Yeah,
I gotta
Muna's a pretty
disagree.
cute Pokemon.
I don't think that Pokemon is interesting, and I definitely don't like that one.
This is a little worse. I like them both. Muna's kind of cool. I like them. I remember I had just like a random Muna card when
Bird.
I first started collecting the
Hey,
game.
that bird is doing the nondescript hand gesture, by the way,
Oh my god.
and his evolution line.
Okay,
Guys, you need to
Ben,
watch Legends
that
Arceus, the playthrough.
that joke flopped in the title, and it's
You don't
not
know
gonna
that.
magically start
You don't
working.
know that.
I do
You
actually.
don't know that. The numbers are all over the place. Shut up. It's still funny, and you laughed.
You don't like
Well, yeah, I'm the one
Unfezant?
that made the joke. It's
Okay,
fine.
that's fair,
I'm
actually.
really
But the
salty
one
at
with the mask
Unpheasant.
is cool.
I'm really salty about Unpheasant, actually.
Okay.
Because
Oh, is
there's
it 'cause
no
of the
Unpheasant
TCG?
EX.
Yeah.
There's no Unpheasant. So there was a really funny card that exists, Ben. It's a pit of. I forget the exact way it works. Kate, if there's any way you can look it up while I'm doing this, because I believe the
Yeah.
wording is you can, if this Pokemon is in your active or something like that, you can immediately evolve it into an Unpheasant or an Unpheasant EX. Okay. Then there was no Unpheasant EX released in that set. Then there was a special set that is dedicated. The only Pokemon in the set, it was Black Bolt and White Flare, so it was two sets, were the Gen 5 Pokemon. So we were like, hang on, we're finally going to get an Unpheasant EX. We didn't get an Unpheasant EX. So there is a
Sick Pokemon, by the way.
Pidove that I think is going to rotate here soon. I might be wrong on that. I feel like the Pidove's getting ready to rotate, and it reads Unpheasant or Unpheasant EX.
No, we still have another year.
And okay, and Unpheasant EX does not exist.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Is that rock Pokemon that you just put down, like, is that two versions of that, like, final quote unquote? Because that second one, right? Not the little one, but the bigger one.
Huh?
The rock
Yeah,
one.
there's
Is that the second
yeah,
version
there's
of that final, like, or is that the final?
yeah, it goes Roggenrola,
Oh, that's the middle.
Boldor,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
and
okay.
Gigalith.
That final evolution is really cool.
I just
And
clicked
the
them wrong.
Roggenrola.
I Boldor. I
Yeah.
grabbed Gigalith first.
Okay, fair enough.
This guy's cool.
This guy's cool. Again, we're going off of vibes.
Drillbur.
And funny enough, we are recording this probably a week later.
Really
I don't
good
know.
Pokemon.
We're recording this after the
Yeah.
first part.
Little
So
less
the
than a
vibes are
week.
different. So it's depends on
We're
how
going
you're
off-
just feeling now.
We're going off vibes, and the vibes are different. I think this might be another seizure Pokemon. Excadrill is really cool.
Ooh, he is really cool actually. I agree with that.
I
Andrew,
want
can
for
I
them
have
to approve.
one veto for this like whole roster?
No,
Why? I
'Cause
feel
I
like
said
that's
no.
fair. As the co-host, I get one veto.
What is your one veto that you
Take a
want?
wild guess at what Pokemon deserves to be in C tier, Andrew. You haven't gotten to him yet, but when you do, I'm scared you're not going to
Is
put
it
him in
this
C tier.
idiot?
No,
Oh, what? Then what
it's
idiot is it?
Greninja.
Oh, Greninja's pretty cool.
Okay, so like C tier, right?
Mega Audino gets C tier. There was a World's Championship that Mega Audino won. Um, and I believe, I could be wrong on this, I do believe finals, which is like, a big thing, the finals championship Sunday, right?
Yeah,
Where Mega Audino donked the other guy, or pretty much donked the other guy twice.
Andrew, I don't know what that
And
means.
it was like where each game lasts like 2 minutes. You
Uh
only
huh.
start with one basic Pokemon. You can't get anything else out, and then your opponent knocks out your only basic Pokemon in play, so you lose.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what getting donked means.
Okay,
Um, and I believe the guy got essentially donked twice.
that's crazy.
Essentially donked.
Isn't that
So what
best?
had happened,
Isn't
because
it
I
best of 3 out of
watched
5 for the finals?
No, just
y-
best of three. No,
Oh
best of three.
shit,
just
So
best,
what
yeah,
I
that
best of
so
three.
sucks.
what I watched in that finals, because I remember them showing it a few times, just as like a bumper during the regionals.
Yeah.
What I remember seeing was like I think the opponent to the Mega Audino set down like 2 bench Pokemon and had a Vileplume set up, because that's when the
Oh, the
Vileplume and
item locking Vileplume.
yeah, and it had like 4
Oh
retreat
God.
cost. And so
Yeah.
the Mega Audino player just uh bossed up the Vileplume, and because it has 4 retreat, they can't do it, like they can't retreat. So they just scooped like first game, I think.
That's crazy.
That's
And then
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then second game, I mean, I think something similar happened.
Bro, I can't imagine making it all the way to the finals just to only draw like a Charmander and then your opponent just fucking destroys you. Like
Oh, I would cry.
I like because we talked about this. I don't think on C tier, but because I made the joke of like, well, Pokemon TCG is just like that, and you're like, no, it's it's like mostly skill, but you can
It
just
is.
get screwed like that, just
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's
it
out
does
of your
happen.
hands. And I
One of my
just
good friends, he
yikes.
went to Vegas with us, and he is the best player in like the town that I go to. Some people say he's the best, like one of like the top three in the state, genuinely. And he went to Vegas and immediately went 0-3. Like he just got screwed, and it sucks.
Yeah.
And I think it's like an equivalent of like test anxiety also, but like you
Oh yeah.
can just genuinely get screwed.
Yeah.
Was that the one who
And,
went like 1-8?
Oh,
yeah.
one win,
No,
8
well, he went.
losses.
No. He went 1-3, and then it was his goal to lose every single one. He'd win the sets, but then circle the opponent's name on the match list because he was like, I think going 0-8 would be really funny, which it really is. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. So his goal was to then lose
That's
everything.
crazy. So even when he won, he gave it to his opponent.
Yeah.
That's
He was trying.
You could just do
He
that.
was trying and he succeeded, except for one of the rounds where he was given a bye, which getting a bye in a regional is insane.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Being
means,
given a
Andrew.
bye, that means you just don't have an opponent.
Oh, that's right.
Which in a 30-person room, if it's 31 players, can happen to anyone. In a 2,500 person tournament, is way less likely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Fair enough. I think it'd be funny
Um,
if you guys trained me on this on TCG for like a week and then took me to like a regionals or something.
Not a regionals, no.
I
But
think like
maybe
a
a League Cup.
locals would, yeah.
Maybe a League Cup.
Guys, give me the best deck in the game. I'll rock it.
All right, you're
Best deck
learning
in
Gardevoir in a
game
week.
leaves.
All right, you said Gardevoir. I'm in. Yeah, you don't have to tell me anything else. We're good. Oh, it's the flower from Arceus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the flower we killed, Hisui.
The
and
flower we
Lilligant.
did kill. Yeah. Man, I wonder how
Basculin
many
was
times we've
good.
made like sexual jokes with these Pokemon so far. Just total.
We?
Yeah, we. No, you have been my
We.
accomplice in some of those bits. Maybe like
Ally?
one or two, but yes.
Have I?
I have the receipts, Andrew. Everyone knows.
Yeah, it's called having a very only like
Crocodile.
mildly edited YouTube channel. um,
Very mildly.
where
But
where
hey,
most of what I say ends up on the channel.
pretty much. I will say though, this is good long form content. So if you like long form content, let us know in the comments. I don't like that Pokemon. I don't like him. I
Darimaka.
don't like what I don't like him. He's just got that
You-
that vibe. Like
what about Galarian Darimaka?
see, I don't know, cause that one's blue now. Like he's sadder, but the other one just like looks like he'd like.
What about the evolution Darmanitan?
That one looks like he would ravage a town. Like
And isn't that so
What
cool?
Not really.
about Zen? What about Zenmo and Darmanitan?
He's chill. He looks chill.
I agree. I think this is gonna be the most spread out line, by the way. What about
Oh, there's more.
Galarian Darmanitan? Yeah, what about Galarian
Oh, it's this
Darmanitan?
line.
Yeah, what about Galarian Darmanitan?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't like him.
C tier?
I love
Wow.
Galarian Darmanitan. Look at that. He's
Crazy.
got an afro made of snow.
I always feel like it's like a
so
toad hat.
sick.
That's how I view that. I don't think that's a afro.
And look at Galarian
No.
Darmanitan Zen mode.
The fire
No.
one's cool.
It's a fire ice type, and he's
Yeah.
melting a snowman.
What?
He's melting a snowman, Ben. It's so cool.
Dude, what the fuck?
This is gonna be a hot take. I really like Maractus.
Maractus is really
Maractus?
cool.
That's fair.
Not because of the TCG actually. There was this one game. It was like a Pokedex like game. Like it wasn't like an actual game. It was more like I forget how it even was. It was on the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what the game was, but it was like a weird Pokedex thing where you can like just add Pokemon for somehow. I never figured out how to add more than like 2 Pokemon, and one of those 2 Pokemon was Maractus.
How come we make Pikachu a grass type? There you go. I did it. That's what it looks like.
Dwebble, I want to put in like a dislike tier, but I don't actually dislike
Really?
I hate it in the TCG. I hate it in the TCG.
Oh, I don't.
Dwebble,
I don't
Dwebble
think he
and
deserves
Crustle.
that. This guy, I don't.
They're fine.
Really?
Essentially, pretty cool.
I don't know. I kind of like him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
I
a
do
cool
like
guy.
Scrafty and Scraggy.
These guys are interesting. These
Yamask
guys evolving these
and
guys. I remember it was
Copgregas.
super fucked. Like in Sword, don't because you have to like
in Sword and Shield, yes.
yeah. Don't you have to go under
So-
like a specific arch
Yeah,
You
they go
have
under
to
a
be-
specific arch
at a certain
where
time of the
your
day?
Yamask has like
Oh, that's
it
right.
has taken a specific amount of damage.
Yeah.
I think it has 47 or less HP left, and then you go under a certain arch and it'll evolve.
That's so cool,
which
though.
is insane.
That's
but
as-
it is cool.
I feel like that's as unique as the Porygon line.
One of my favorite but one of my favorite like Pokemon memes is like old Pokemon like unique evolution was you have to trade your Pokemon with a friend. Like that's really unique. Modern day Pokemon evolution is like okay, on a Tuesday afternoon, you have to go to your local church, do 3 backflips.
Kiss your dad. Stab a homeless man.
And only then
Okay,
will your
oh my
Pokemon
God.
evolve.
This is an insane Pokedex like stretch, by the way. Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Archon, C tier.
Okay.
Archeops, C tier.
Okay.
Trubbish, C tier.
Okay.
Garbodor,
Oh wait, this is
No
a crazy
way.
line.
top 3.
No way.
Ultra Gigantamax Garbodor, C tier.
Why? Andrew, I need some
Zor-
explanations now. Are you
Zorua,
still going?
C tier.
Is this still Gen 5?
I don't.
Yes.
Yes. Hisuian Zorua.
Okay, well,
C
those are
tier.
cool. This is a gnarly line, actually. That in the line.
Zoroark. C tier.
Holy shit.
Hisuian Zoroark.
Watch, it's gonna
C
be.
tier.
I thought it was gonna be top 3, but fair
I would
enough.
also think that.
No. Garbodor for now I'm gonna put down here. Just in
Okay.
case. More than likely Garbodor's gonna end up in top 3, but just in
Alright.
case it might end up being more of a top 5 situation because there's
Okay.
one other Pokemon that I know is top 3.
Explain to Daddy Ben why.
So Archeops, I just always thought was a really cool Pokemon. Chuck Conroy's Let's Play of Pokemon White. It was black or white. I forget which game it was. He used an Archeops, and I just thought it was a really cool Pokemon. It has a cool ability where I think it's Defeatist, where if it's at 100% HP, it is hitting for like a full damage, which is insane, like really good insane damage. Like this thing's a powerhouse, but it's
Uh-huh.
very frail. And Defeatist makes it to where when it's below 50% HP, it loses like all of its power. So it's a really cool gimmicky Pokemon where it hits like a truck.
Yeah.
Um,
Huh.
but it's really bad once it gets hit like once.
It's a glass cannon. Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Except usually like a glass cannon involves it dying to when it's done. Nah, it doesn't even die and it stops being good. It gets a 50% HP and it immediately becomes garbage. Um,
That's
and it
fair.
also got there was 2 TCG cards, which was really really funny. Um, for Archeops, one of them was in Lugia, which Lugia because the Archeops they printed was a colorless, and Lugia's had a V-Star ability, which was it's a once per game ability that you can use, which is put 2 colorless Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench, which is colorless Pokemon, not like basic colorless, just any. So you can put 2 Archeops onto your bench, and Archeops every turn could accelerate 2 special energy
Mm-hmm.
from deck to any of your Pokemon. Lugia V-Star was one of the best decks in format for a long time. Very good. And then also had another card, which was if this Pokemon is in play, your opponent can't evolve their Pokemon, and it released in a very, very evolution heavy meta.
Mm.
There's another card, it was called Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick, which was a very similar gimmick actually, where it was if you have no cards in your hand, put a fighting type Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. And you could use supporters turn 1 going first, by the way. So turn 1 going first, you can put Archeops into play and you just lock your opponent from evolving for the entire game. And because they can't evolve in any of their attackers, they could never evolve into their attackers to kill Archeops. So it was broken. Archeops got banned very quickly after that.
Okay.
Garbodor. Um, Garbodor was a cool Pokemon, anyways. But then I played it in the TC. My first like TCG deck, I actually learned. Like I knew how to play the game, but like, I learned. I locked in on learning how to actually play this game competitively
Mm-hmm.
with Ultra Necrozma Garbodor.
Oh, okay.
Because Garbodor is a Pokemon that when it was in play and had a tool on it, you ability locked every Pokemon in
Andrew,
play,
you're saying,
which is
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
which is really good for ability locking, obviously, your opponent, because abilities are good. It also ability locks yourself, though, which is also really good in this deck. So I'll explain that more when we get to Ultra Necrozma. Zorua, Zoroark, you can actually get these Pokemon very quickly in Sword and Shield. First, the Pokemon School, which is like one of the first like things you have to do in the game. You can get a Zorua, which is rare. Like Zoroark and Zorua in Gen 5 when they released, you couldn't get to a post game. And they're like, here it is on like Route 1, essentially, right?
Oh.
So I got these guys and I used them the entire playthrough of Sun and Moon. It was
Mm-hmm.
optical. Optical, the Zoroark.
Optical.
Uh, and then obviously I loved Hisui. I loved these guys. They're such a cool design. I
Okay.
shiny hunted for a Hisui and Zorua when Arceus came out. It was
I
sick. Anyways, now to
yeah,
actually
I
what you're
think
listening to.
for the sake of time, no more CT.
Well, I had to explain because there's a crazy lineup. Like I said, like
I
all of these guys
know.
are in Pokedex order. And I never realized that actually.
That's fair.
Neither did I. I would like. I saw like Archeops Archon into Garbodor, Trubbish, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's like a crazy line, and then I look a little further and I see the Zoroark line, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, they're so cool. They are really cool though. Like
they're very
I do like
sick.
them a lot.
they're like the emo kid that you always wanted to
This line is
be.
good. A lot of people hate this line. I don't hate it. It's fine. It's chill. I'm not like the biggest fan of it, but it's good. This line
Gothitail's cool because it learns
actually
perish, or it
I
has
think that.
it's for Perish Trap.
Oh, true, true, true.
Yeah.
Hey, kid, you should explain what that is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, just
explain
assume
Wolf
when I
Glick.
just asked that because I know as a person that knows nothing about Pokemon, you start saying things like that. I'm like, all right, people that watch this aren't gonna know what
Well,
you're
well, I
talking about.
mean, I mean that because also you can talk about like Wolf Glick,
Oh
the
yeah.
the
The
guy that like LeBron wishes he was when it comes to like when it comes to basketball.
What a
Wolf,
crazy
Wolf.
thing to say. While rating every single Pokemon. Oh my
so
gosh.
so Perish Trap is the type of team in the Pokemon VGC where you pretty much like lock your opponent's Pokemon on the field and use this move called Perish Song,
Mm-hmm.
which causes every Pokemon on the field to die in 3
Oh
turns.
shit.
It seems like a really good move and a really good strategy, but it's really hard to pull off because you could either kill the Pokemon that has the ability Shadow Tag, which traps all the Pokemon on the field.
Mm-hmm.
You could either just kill that Pokemon, or if you have like a Ghost type, Ghost types are able to negate Shadow Tag.
Oh.
So real
Um,
quick,
Oh.
just to
yeah.
interject real quick, I should mention I didn't realize this was all on here. This 8 Pokemon lineup is all just 2 Pokemon. Deerling and Sawsbuck. It's a really cool gimmick, actually, where the first one is the spring form, because Pokemon Black and White had seasons,
Oh yeah.
day and night, and then a
I
season
think that's
rotation. So when
autumn.
it was, yep, you're right. So the first one is the autumn form. The second one's the winter form. Then it's the spring form. Then the summer form. So it would rotate
Yeah.
as you played through the game, which was actually very sick. It is a very cool line.
Dear.
Not amazing, but really good. Anyway, sorry, Kate, go ahead.
And so, this one really good competitive Pokemon player, Wolf Glick, used the strategy and created a team around it back in Generation 6
Oh,
when it
that
was
one's more special.
Yeah, I don't like the
Sorry.
winter
I
one.
just it's just funny. It's like this one's like a slightly darker shade of brown. I
I
like
like the
that.
winter line. The winter line's cool.
All right, you were
Anyways,
saying?
But he made a team surrounding this gimmick back in Generation 6 when there was a really good Pokemon, Mega Gengar, that had both
Shadow
Shadow
Tag?
Tag and Perish Song.
My
So
God.
it was both in one Pokemon, and that was really good. And Mega Gengar was just like a really good, strong Pokemon to use.
Yeah,
Insane
it
special
sounds like
sweeper.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after Generation 6 and I guess Generation 7, because that game also had Megas,
Mm-hmm.
The strategy kind of became unviable until Wolf picked it up again in Generation 9 and ended up winning, I think, 4 tournaments with Perish Trap.
Wow.
Because he won one when the Paradox Pokemon originally became legal. Then he won another one, Toronto Regionals, back in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Then he won an online official Pokemon tournament, which was worldwide, had like tens of thousands of players playing,
Yeah,
and he won that one.
that's crazy.
And then in a format where he said that it was unviable because there were now unrestricted Pokemon, which were
Oh,
all of the legendaries that were now legal.
all the Pokemon.
He said that it was unviable there and ended up winning the European International Championships with Perish Trap.
Wow.
Yeah, so
So,
Wolf Glick's kind of good.
yeah, in Toronto, the Global Challenge, which was the online tournament,
I always thought that line
and
was cool.
the
The
European
seed.
International Championships were 3 tournaments in a row that he won.
See, this is why we have Kato with us, because I have nothing to contribute to this conversation. That is insane though, because I imagine there's a lot of people at those tournaments.
Yeah, that's what LeBron wishes he was for
Oh
basketball.
yeah, Andrew. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it. I promise.
Right.
Um,
You put that eel-looking thing in a better tier.
It's a cool Pokemon though, and
It
it
is
has
a
a
cool
sick
Pokemon.
Mega.
True. Mega Electros is sick. I love this line. This line is amazing.
Mm.
Dynamo and Electric can bounce up.
What an honor.
Yeah.
Does that Pokemon wish it?
Sure.
Is that what LeBron James wishes he could be? Is that Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
That comment is sticking with you way more than I thought it would.
It's just
Like, it's
because
really
it's
funny.
such a nerd thing to say. Like, this Pokemon player, LeBron wishes he could be him. You know,
You don't
it's such
understand.
I don't.
Same thing
Oh,
with
these
Torque
are cool
Reclo.
guys.
Horde Reclove's also a really good Pokemon player, but for the TCG.
TCG.
I want to see Tord and Wolf try like mentoring each other on the other person's game. I think that'd be a like insane YouTube video.
That
Hang on, guys,
would.
my headphone cord is caught. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, Axe you in B tier. I'm not a fan of Fracture.
Fracture?
That's
There
fine.
goes that Pokemon. Well, while we're doing this, I
Fracture's-
wanted to ask,
Fracture's-
how is everyone's week going? Because it's another Saturday, and we just asked that question a lot. So,
Yeah. It's been good. I've been
This week's
working a
been good.
bunch.
yeah, this was the
Getting
week.
prepped for getting prepped for another long session of recording for CT.
Oh yeah, we have to start prepping for that because we're Andrew's going back to school soon, and we also are
Yup.
coming up with ideas. We think. Uh, so stay
They think.
tuned for that. But this past week was Christmas.
Anyways, real
and
quick, Ben, what
That
what you know about Carablast and Shelmet?
nothing, Andrew. Nothing.
So these guys are trait evolutions, right? So in order for a Carablast to evolve into Excavalier, and for Shelmet to evolve into Excelgor, you have to trade them, but you have to trade specifically Shelmet and Carablast. Because the idea behind it is when they trade Carablast, steals Shelmet's armor and becomes Excavalier. You can see that Carablast is now wearing the armor,
Okay.
and because Shelmet lost the armor, it had to become a ninja.
Wow.
It's such a cool gimmick. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie.
I can't argue that. That's actually pretty. That's pretty cool. I
It's
can't.
it's pretty sick.
That's crazy. That guy is just chilling, dude.
Uh,
Look at him.
I really like
Look
Stunfisk.
at him. He's so
I like
derpy.
Galarian Stunfisk for the exact same reasons. It's that they made him a bear trap, so that makes him immediately cooler.
Yeah.
Isn't the other one?
Har, 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 har.
Oh, really? Shut up. Chipao! No, wait. This is not Chipao.
No, that's
That is Mienfoo.
No. Yes, no, sorry. Mienfoo was another
Mienshao.
Pokemon. Whatever. Mienshao
This is
was
Mienshao, right?
another
Yeah.
Pokemon that I had when I collected cards as a kid. I remember that. Because I'm like, oh, he's kind of like a monk, and that's really cool.
Guys, this is gonna be pretty controversial. These guys are all just kind of they're cool.
Huh.
You don't like Poniard and Bisharp?
That's fine.
They're cool. Buffalon was also fine.
What about King Gambit?
Rufflet's
He's got the
fine.
really funny afro, though. Okay, that bull has the fucking Bob Ross afro. I don't know. That's really hard to argue with. Also, I don't know if... I mean, you probably can't tell, but it is also late at night when we're recording this. So.
Yeah, Hisuian Braviary, all I think about is how I got a shiny one last minute, and Kato, another one of our friends, did not get one at
Yeah.
all.
I don't
And I
remember
did
that.
like 35 raids
Well,
on Pokemon Go.
Oh.
I did like
Pokemon
15 and I
Go.
got one on like my last raid.
That's crazy. I stopped playing Pokemon Go. I haven't really played it much recently because I stopped caring.
I noticed that. I noticed you
It's
stopped
not.
sending me gifts.
Yeah.
And it made me sad.
Well, it's the coworker that wanted me to play it stopped bugging me with it, and so I just like it. Well, no, it's because I finally got full friendship with my Greninja, which is why I was grinding
Oh.
out that game. And so after that happened, I was like, all right, well, now what? Like, there's nothing else for me to really do in that game. So
Yeah.
let's try and get a better Greninja, which I know in Halloween they had like a special thing going, but at
Yeah,
that
there was
point,
like a special like Greninja.
I couldn't be fucked. I could not. I just did not care.
Ben, how
Here.
could you say that?
Ben, how could you say that? He had a little witch hat and everything.
You
I
were
did
so
not.
cute.
I did not care for the Froakie Halloween special, or whatever you call it. That's the fucking man that's just a man in a cloud.
Uh, yeah, the
Son, we need to
genies.
talk about your Pokemon.
Is
Yeah,
the
not-
and that,
Incineroar,
yeah,
Machamp,
yeah,
Conkeldurr.
and then that one, the second one that you put up there raises his tail.
Yeah, Thundurus, yeah.
Oh my gosh, these were cool
Oh
Pokemon.
my God.
And he's gone.
It's also weird to me how Landorus is separated from Thundurus
the
and
white Pokemon.
Flyus.
It's the white Pokemon, guys.
It is. I am not gonna lie, I never realized they were separate in the Pokedex until now.
Yeah.
It's really weird. I
Well,
don't
I'm
like
glad that
that.
we're doing this then. So you can
Thundurus and
understand.
what's the flying one's name?
Therian form.
You know what? Fuck
No, but
Gardevoir.
like
It's
Give
just-
me
the
all
no, but
four.
Landorus,
Oh,
Thundurus, and
Tornadus.
Tornadus
Yeah, fuck,
flying
Yeah.
us.
fuck Gardevoir. Just give me those three guys.
Yeah. True.
We'll be
Me
good.
when I'm surrounded by Tornadus,
that
Thundurus,
one,
and
and that
Landorus. Just all surrounding me.
No one would
Groom's
fuck
really
with you
good.
though.
True.
If I walked in a room and I saw you surrounded by those three, I would just be like, all right, well,
Yeah,
I'm not hearing
Kyurem
from
is
him
an
ever again.
amazing Pokemon. White Kyurem is also an amazing Pokemon. Keldio's good.
Keldeo.
That's the mystic you were talking about? That's another mystic?
No, another mythical, yeah.
Oh, mythical.
Keldio's
Yeah.
a mythical, and
What's
then
the difference between a mythical and a legendary?
Justified. Legendaries are obtainable in game, and mythicals are only obtainable through events.
Like,
9 times
What do you
out of
mean?
99% of the time. So, for example, right, you mentioned Victini, right? So we'll look at Victini versus something like Reshiram and Zekrom, right? Reshiram and Zekrom are the box legendaries. You catch them in game.
Uh-huh.
Just you're playing through the game, you're playing through the story, you will encounter these guys, and you will be able to catch them.
Uh-huh.
Legendaries like the Swords of Justice, you have to go out of your way, but you can go and you can encounter this game, right?
Yeah.
With Victini, you had to connect to the internet, and when you connected to the internet, you got a boat ticket, which took you to another island where Team Plasma was holding Victini captive,
Oh.
and you had to catch Victini. Now, here's the problem. They're mythical Pokemon, because if you right now decide, hey, I want to go do that event, and you got your legal copy of Pokemon Black and White
Oh, right.
in your Nintendo DS, you cannot catch the Victini.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because it is a mythical Pokemon. Mew was a very similar in Gen 3. I think Gen 3 is actually the only time it was normally obtainable. Was the first time that event in Gen 3. Why is this version of Meloetta first?
I don't know.
I think I had to switch them around. There's no way that's normal.
No, that is normal, I think.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, because Aria form, that one, is the normal form.
Yeah. Aria.
What?
Aria.
Yeah.
Aria.
So same thing. Like Mew was not obtainable to catch, obviously, in the original like red, blue, and yellow games, right?
Mhm.
and you had to do a special event, which was an event distribution. I forget how they did it on Game Boy Advance, but it was an event distribution on Pokemon Emerald that you went to a specific island and you could catch Mew, and you can actually shiny hunt Mew.
Mew.
Yeah.
And then you have this guy.
Genesect's a C
Genesec's
tier.
cool.
Okay, guys, it took us 40 minutes to get through Gen 5.
Really?
That is the longest.
Yes.
That is the longest generation. That is the second longest generation in all
Even then,
Pokemon.
that's like 156 Pokemon.
It's a lot
Anyways,
of Pokemon.
so in my unbiased opinion, I do think these starters are. I think these are some of the best starters, obviously, just because of that bias. But I do have to say, even the middle forms, except for Chespins, are really cool.
Did you
What
want
do
to
you mean
really
you
funny
don't like
story?
Quilladin?
I don't. I really
You
don't.
want to know a really, want a really funny story? So when I played through, and this was honestly like really like so real of younger me. I was playing through this game and I'm like, wow, that's a really cute. I chose Fennekin as my starter. By the way, Gen 6 was my first Pokemon game that I could play and read when I was playing. It's like it was the first Pokemon game I had White 2 first, but I couldn't read anything in that game.
Yeah,
So I played through Pokemon Y and I chose Fennekin. And I'm like,
fair enough.
wow, Fennekin is a really cute Pokemon. I'm a really big fan. It
Huh.
evolved into Braixen. I put it in my PC and I never used it again.
Really?
Yes,
Wow. That would have
it
awakened
stood on
something in me
it.
as a child, but you know what? To each his own.
It stood on two legs, and I'm like, nah.
You know what? Good for you, I guess. I mean, that's
I
really
chose
funny, actually.
Chespin. I chose Chespin because I remember getting a Chespin plush with my when me and my mom got Pokemon X and Y. And so
Mm,
I was like, this one's really cute. I'm gonna choose this one as my starter. And it was awesome. Chespin is
it's
probably my favorite starter.
that's fair. I mean, I actually never played the game. Funny enough, I just only know this line because of the anime. Because I didn't have like a Game Boy or anything. That sounded like an old man. I didn't have a DS or anything like that. Why? Why? No, 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 no. It goes in the
Ben,
C tier.
oh wait, that's Ash Greninja.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, why is the Mega there?
Oh,
Uh, C tier, please, Andrew.
it's
Just this
fine.
once, please. Asshole.
Where do I want this line to go? I want to say I really like this line.
I'm gonna kill him.
It's fine.
He's
I
dead to
really
me.
only like Talonflame. What?
Talonflame was cool.
Talonflame can go up a tier.
Talonflame. But the anime was
Billion's a
cool
really
anyway,
cool
so.
Pokemon. I really like the gimmick of this Pokemon. How many forms of Villian are there?
It's Vivian. Anyways.
Kill yourself in Minecraft.
How many? Let me look that up.
You should kill yourself for not putting Greninja in C tier.
Oh,
In Minecraft.
Litleo, by the way, I was really upset with Litleo because it
20.
didn't have another evolution. It only went Litleo into Pyroar. These are the male and female Pyroars, by the way,
Yeah,
but it does
I
not
got
go
that.
Litleo into yeah.
I mean,
And it's really sad there's not another evolution after that. I'm not gonna lie.
really?
Vivian
Yeah.
has 20 forms.
Isn't it like based off the country your DS is located in of what it evolves into? Which
Yeah,
form it
and then
evolves
there's
into?
Pokeball Pattern, which I think was an event exclusive.
I believe. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds right. There's no AZ's Floette on here.
AZ?
Where would AZ's
Or
Floette
ZA?
go?
What?
No, it wasn't a Also, what are these renders for?
Andrew, stay
What
on track.
forms are these?
Andrew, stay focused.
Anyways,
Andrew, where would AZ's Floette go?
probably A. I think it's a really cool. I like the coloring on it a lot. Like the coloring on Floette is really cool, but like the red and black flower, I think it is really sick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go-Go's cool.
Go-Go's cool. When my mom was playing through Pokemon X, she ended up getting a shiny Skidoo.
I remember you telling me this before. Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
I
And
re-
I was really jealous.
I remember. I don't even know what Skidoo is. But I
Esper
remember.
in
Oh,
Esper in D tier?
D tier still they're fine.
Pancham, right? That's the little panda, right?
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
as a kid, I was infuriated at that leaf just staying in his mouth every time he talked. Because he talked a lot, obviously, because he was part of the main group. And I just wanted it to fall out so bad, and it never did. And it just made me so angry. Like,
This
why?
game isn't
It doesn't make
accurate enough.
sense! Oh, these guys are cool. I didn't know it was
What the heck? What?
XYZ is when they introduced the Excalibur?
Aegislash?
Aegislash.
Ugh.
Those are cool Pokemon, I gotta say. A big fan of the sword.
It's
These
a
guys are
going
sword
to amaze
with
me.
a shield.
I'm gonna put Hone
With
Engine
a
too.
shield.
Hang on, you're cooking.
Man, what if they didn't add those Pokemon to Sword and Shield? That'd be
Can you
really
get
funny.
them in Sword and Shield?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
remember.
can.
Okay.
But what if they weren't? What if the Sword and Shield Pokemon was not in Sword and Shield?
What if Inkay was in there instead?
And do you know how you evolve Inkay in Pokemon X and Y?
I do not. Please tell me.
You know how you evolve
So
Inkay in
this
every single
so this
game?
Why would I know that?
so this is the where like remember how I was talking about how like evolution gimmicks are stupid now? This was the start. They're not stupid, but getting really unique. This was the initial one because fun fact, the 3DS can tell when it's upside down. So the evolution gimmick was it had to level up past a certain level. I forget what that level barrier is. It might just be any level up upside down. I forget.
Uh-huh.
It
I
had to
think there was
level
a
up.
barrier.
Any level past a certain level with your 3DS upside down.
So
It
while
had
it
to
was upside
gain the
down, while it
it
was
had to
leveling
yes,
up.
it had to gain the experience with your 3DS upside down, gain that level, and then it would evolve.
That's
Yeah.
gnarly. I love that,
And
actually.
and that's still how it works on Switch too.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
because
cool.
the Switch can also detect that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just cool. I don't know. I feel like that's just really cool. I also remember Malamar
It is
because
very cool.
I remember in the anime he was
Malamar.
just evil and he would just go Malamar, and I just had fun like imitating that word like Malamar.
Malamar.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why. It was just a really funny voice to just to make as a child. Malamar. That's all he says. He's like this evil character. And he's
It's
like
a Pokemon,
menacing
of course it all
too.
does.
I know,
I was
but it's
also
just guys, these
Generation 6
Pokemon
really
say their
was
name. Isn't that weird?
the
Has
Generation
anyone
6
thought of
really was
that?
the the generation of this guy really need another evolution because why is there not a Helioptile evolution?
Yeah.
And then we have Dinosaur.
I should
Dinosaur's
really
cool.
like Tyrant. Guys, this is really sad. I know all of these. I know like most of these names, and it's really sad.
You're the
Like I haven't
LeBron
seen.
James of knowing
I
the
haven't
LeBron James
seen.
wishes he knows all
I haven't seen
1025
Tyrant.
Pokemon.
I haven't seen Tyrant in years, like a very long time. I've seen him every once in a while, right? But like, there hasn't been like a Tyrant card in the TCG in forever. I haven't played the games in a while. You've only been able to get Tyrant. Actually, no, you're able to get them in the DLCs for Gen 8. Never mind. But I haven't seen this guy in forever. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Tyrant.
Well, it just sticks with you. Like that one. Last of P.
Amora.
Amora and
Oh.
Aurorus.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was close.
Aurorus is cool. I remember having that
fact,
on my
I think-
team.
I think these were the last actual fossil Pokemon we've ever gotten still.
I think so.
We
Yeah.
We had fossils in Generation 8, but those are different. Those are
Yeah.
different fossils.
We got Mr. Fish
Mr. Fish.
and the other three.
Oh, Hawlucha. Hawlucha.
Still not
Oh,
different
that's
Pokemon.
so cool. This is the only generation I will have any
Hawlucha-
like any
Hawlucha
nostalgia
probably would have been in really good, but I love the Mega Evolution they gave him.
Mega Hawlucha is sick. Ben, have you
Yeah,
seen
it's
Mega
so
Hawlucha?
cool.
for. I think I have. I
I'll
can't-
look up a picture and send it to you.
I'm sure we'll find it here.
Nope.
No, it's not.
It's not
No,
on here.
because that's a
It's
Legend
new.
CA Mega.
Oh, right. Isn't Greninja's where he's just upside down on a? Or
Pretty
is
much.
that okay?
Yeah, that is pretty much
Wait,
his
why
mega.
is there
I just remember
no?
seeing a picture of it.
Oh, there it is. Never
Oh my
mind. I'm wrong.
gosh. Hey Andrew, we actually just encountered that Pokemon in Arceus.
We did.
In um the episode called A Weird Episode.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It must be a weird episode.
That's a sick
I
Halucha.
haven't seen.
Hey
Yeah,
Ben,
it's
if
pretty
you're
cool.
editing this, let's see if you remember to put that in so people could see it. If not, who cares? Oh my gosh, wasn't there a small ant bit where he talks about the keys? Oh my gosh, I can't remember it, but I just remember like, oh no, it's like one of his favorite Pokemon. That's why I think. Anyways,
Also, Gorgeist is only up here because I was playing Pokemon Y and I did a Wonder Trade, and I was like level 20, and someone Wonder Trade a level 50 Gorgeist, and and I proceeded to then whenever the Pokemon would attack, I would sweep the game, and that was really fun. I also, for some reason, really liked this guy when I was younger. I don't know why.
Bergmite.
I loved Bergmite.
this is the part of the anime where Ash actually loses. It's probably like the 7th or 8th, the gym badge he needs to get, and he loses, and then there's a whole episode where he like reflects on his life in the snow, and Pikachu's there, and he like is like reminiscing on when he met Pikachu, and it's actually really sad. And I was like, what the fuck, as a kid? I was like, why is he sad? Why is this sad?
I never got that far in the anime.
It was so weird. I just remember that. I'm like, wow.
Okay, is this gonna be nostalgic?
My
talking?
go. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Zygarde 2.
But Xerneas, Yveltal,
And then Zygarde.
guys, this is getting ridiculous.
Zygarde.
Zygarde 50. Zygarde
yeah,
50%.
Fuck yeah, bro. Oh, that's right. That
Then
was
we
his
also
50%.
Zygarde
Dog.
10%.
Dog.
It's
Oh,
the
okay.
end of the show where all the Pokemon trainers come together to defeat the big evil. I don't remember what the big evil was, but it was so cool.
Zygarde 100%.
It was so cool.
It's a pretty Z tier Pokemon. That's the only Gen 6 C tier Pokemon. Actually, no, that's a lie. There's gonna be another one. Diancie. I actually really like Diancie. I like the
Diancie's
idea of Diancie. So Diancie is just, it's not an evolved form, but like
It's the
in
ultimate
the
form.
canon of it, it is like the peak of evolution of where is that guy? Did I put him down
Carbink?
here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Carbink?
I see him.
Carbink, right here. This little guy. And then in the movie, that has Diancie in it, these Carbink are like Diancie's like little servants. It's kind of funny.
That's funny, actually.
Mega Diancie is also really funny. Hey Ben, so Generation 6 introduced Mega Evolution
Okay.
to Pokemon, right?
I don't
Do you know how many
yeah.
do you know how many Gen 6 Pokemon got Mega Evolutions?
Probably like 4.
One, and it was
Oh.
Diancie who you couldn't obtain in the game.
You couldn't?
Nope.
What?
It was event exclusive. Diancie's a mythical.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you can only get Diancie in an event. Keep in mind, Gen 6 is where Mega Evolution was introduced.
Yep,
And
you
they
said
gave
that.
zero Generation 6 Pokemon Mega, including the starters. Greninja, Chestnut, and Delphox absolutely should have had Mega Evolutions in their own games.
Yeah, that's fair.
But they didn't.
I remember seeing that Pokemon in like a movie and thinking, wow, this guy's weird. I don't know how I feel about him. And then that was it. I think I watched
Luckily-
like 5 or 10 minutes of that movie and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like this Pokemon.
Hoopa Unbound is sick, though.
Yeah.
Is that what he becomes?
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe I should have watched that movie.
You have Hoopa Confine, and then you open a funny bottle, and then like evil juices flow out of that bottle, and then it becomes Hoopa Unbound, and this Hoopa's like crazy.
Yeah.
This Hoopa summons a shiny Rayquaza. It's kind of cool.
Rayquaza.
A la Hoopa Ring.
I could get
before we
used
get
to
to-
this heat on my skin. Okay.
Before we get
Oh
to
yeah,
Gen 7 really quickly, I was gonna say at least ZA introduced like Gen 6 megas. I
That's
think
fair.
I counted,
yes.
I lost the number, but I think I
Yes.
counted 12.
Yes, there are a lot of lines that have of Gen 12 Pokemon that do get
Gen
megas now.
12.
Of Gen 6 Pokemon that got mega evolutions, and I think it is great that they are doing it now. I do kind of wish they did it back then, but at least they reflect on their mistakes.
For once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into weird territory because I saw bits and pieces of the Sun and Moon anime, right? But it was pretty much like just the
Mhm.
beginning. So like
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of cool things that happen in that anime, but I just never saw it.
Yeah. I never played through Generation 7 despite being literate. I had the games. I had Pokemon Moon, and I just never played it. I
Hmm.
played through Pokemon Y. I played through Pokemon Omega Ruby. Never played through Pokemon Moon though.
Hmm.
And
That's
then
So
when I
funny.
got my
weird.
Switch and
Bigger
Sword and
cat.
Shield released, I played through Shield. I played through
Really?
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu,
Oh yeah.
but not Pokemon Sun or Moon.
You
Still haven't
gotta
played through
say,
them.
um, what's his face? What's his name?
Incineroar.
Incineroar is really cool.
I
I
really
love.
like this is really stupid, but I really like how his hand like perfectly lines up with like that's such a random thing, but that lines up in a really satisfying way.
That's funny. I love how it goes from like Litten, who's just like a cat, to now he's Macho Man.
Listen,
Incineroar is one of the best
That's
Pokemon
fair.
in VGC.
Who?
Incineroar.
Incineroar,
Oh,
one of the
huh.
best VGC Pokemon.
Video game, right?
Yeah, video game
Yeah, video.
championships.
That makes sense. I could see that.
See, it's
I
really
also like
funny.
how Piplup's line becomes like really eloquent and cool,
I
Poplio?
or
Poplios.
whatever. Same thing.
Also, yeah, all three of them becoming all three of the base starters in C tier. Um,
That's fair.
I'm not giving these guys enough justice. The Primarina goes into
They
A tier. I
become
love
beautiful
Primarina.
people, Andrew.
Yeah, and I really like Primarina. All three of these starters slap. They're all
Hmm.
so good. This is my favorite line of starters. Like, there's good stars. How many other?
I don't think.
There's no star other than Mega Blastoise. There are no starter Pokemon in C tier except for these three.
Huh.
I really like that line a
Well, there
lot.
would have been Greninja, but you won't listen to me.
I've played three through Sword Sun and Moon 3 times, and I used one in each, and I love them. They're all great Pokemon.
Which one would be your favorite of the three, though?
I don't know. I really liked using Poplio. That was a really good line.
Hmm. Interesting.
Gen 7 is gonna be so. Gen 6 was the first Pokemon game I could like read to play. Gen 7 is the first generation that I like was actively like
Strategizing with.
watching reveals and leaks, and I was so hyped for this
Hmm.
game to drop.
Yeah.
Um,
That's cool. I'm happy you got that experience. Like, I never did that as a kid. Like, I never really looked at like reveals and stuff like that. Well, I also didn't have a Nintendo really. Like, I had
Yeah.
like I don't know. My family is not a very big video game family, but like I mean, we had like a Wii and an N64 growing up, so like I had those games, but I never like I didn't have any like modern consoles growing up. It was just kind of like that. I guess those are modern, but I never paid attention to that stuff pretty much. So it's interesting, like hearing you guys talk about how, like, as children you would do that. To be fair though, I was
yeah, I
playing
was
COD as a
actively
kid, so
watching
I
it.
wasn't really. I wouldn't really call myself a Nintendo kid.
Yeah.
Just whatever I had, and COD. COD is fun.
See, I grew up with Nintendo pretty much my whole life.
Hmm.
Uh, but for me, it wasn't until the Switch generation that I started following like all the reveals
Yeah,
for the Switch and stuff and all the leaks,
you know what?
especially
That's
with
fair.
the release of Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Hmm.
Like I was super excited for that game, and I'm
I
sure we all were.
Yeah, I remember getting more into it during that era, but it was like one of those things where it was like I didn't get a Switch until like 2 years after it came out.
Hmm.
And so like I knew I probably wasn't getting a Switch anytime soon when it was coming out. So like I didn't really care, but I will say like I remember like waking up and like going to school with you, and like in the mornings we would watch like Smash Bros reveals and stuff. Especially after the game came out and then like the DLCs started coming out, then I was
Yeah.
like super invested into that stuff. So, um yeah, now it's like well, that's funny actually. Now it's at a point where I don't care again, but it's because like I just don't care anymore. Like
Yeah.
the Switch 2 is out. They have Donkey Kong, they have Mario Kart, and that well, they do have ZA, which would be a really fun game to play when I'm done with
Yeah.
Arceus. Because now I'm forced to play through Arceus, which is good for me, I guess. Um,
I was realizing that when I was thinking about like what I'd play after, um, like after Donkey Kong, because like Donkey Kong is flying by, so like I gotta come up with an idea
uh-huh.
like fast.
We can't do
Um,
two Pokemon games at the same time, Andrew. We just can't.
no, I'm not saying ZA. I'm thinking about like oh, I should do this because like I need it's a game I
Oh,
really want to play, but I haven't
yeah.
played it by myself yet, and I
Hmm.
really need to make myself play it. And C tier is a really good excuse for that.
Yeah. No, that's fair. And
The
like,
game he's talking about is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
have you played through that yet?
There's no.
You want? Hey, we could have another long game for C tier. I know that game is
We'll,
incredibly
we'll
long.
we'll we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Ooh,
No,
you guys
not
might be getting
discussing
some.
plans on here.
Okay. Um, but yeah, I'm just like Nintendo, and pretty much most gaming things nowadays don't really interest me. Like I just got Elden Ring, and I've really had fun. I'm having fun with that because it's bringing me back to Breath of the Wild, which is like prime, like when I really love Nintendo. Um, and it's pretty much an adult like Breath of the Wild. I still feel like I think because of nostalgia, I feel like Breath of the Wild's better, and also because I know more about it. Like I know the game inside and out. But it's been really fun learning Elden Ring and like trying to get used to the bullshit. But I don't know. Like we watched the Game Awards this year. You know what? I did make a list of games I was excited for. They announced the Star Wars Old Republic, and then Kato told
Yeah.
me a few days later that they were planning on releasing it until like 2030, and then I just wanted to cry. But like other than that, like niche things like that, like I don't know, like I don't really care about, you know.
Yeah.
It's just weird because like our
Also,
friend group, yeah,
no, go ahead, go ahead. You're good.
our friend group has got, or I feel like me, like my game preference has gotten to the point where it's pretty much either games I know I can just like hop into and play for a bit, like Elden Ring, um, or friend slop slash games I play with friends, like Minecraft. Like it's not, I don't have many other games outside that I just sit down and enjoy playing, you know.
Yeah.
And even then, like when I sit down and play a game on my own, it's really like Elden Ring. The Elden Ring has accomplished the like getting me interested in something again, like because I've been very picky with my games these past few years, which is why I replay the same old games because I know I like them. But I mean, it's rekindled like that interest.
That's one
So
reason why like I'm really glad we started doing C tier. I mean, even if like obviously like it doesn't like pop off, it is still like enjoyable to be like, hey, we need to do this because like it also is like an excuse to play games. Like I've always way preferred single player games with like
uh
an
huh,
exception of like Minecraft.
that's fair.
And um I do think that, you know, it's good. Like even like I realized like I could have never gotten through Persona if it weren't for the fact of I have to join call. I can't play games without an audience of some kind anymore, regardless if that audience genuinely just is Kato.
Yeah, that's how I
Like
felt about
like
Persona 5.
regardless. Also, Bruxish is a very hated Pokemon. Actually,
Yeah,
I think it's a really I like
that
the colors.
Pokemon
It's
is
very
weird.
colorful.
I don't know if I like it.
It's funky. A lot of people hate this Pokemon, and I
Yeah,
think it's a good fun like kind of like a funky Pokemon.
also a good spot for
Also,
Mimikyu.
Drampa,
Yeah.
I love Dragon Grandpa.
Okay, that's
Um,
fair.
I th- I think it's really interesting that like both of you can't really play like single player games without
Well,
an audience.
oh yeah.
I mean, more so Andrew, but like for me, I can't play single player games in call. Like for me, that's something I got to play on my own.
I think it depends. I think the only reason I played Persona in Call, well, I guess it is two reasons. Well, the first reason is you bought it for me as a
Yeah.
present, Kato. So I was like, all right, well, I mean, he's gotta watch me play through it. And then I got so invested in it has to be like that I didn't play it except when we were in Call, which is why it took me forever to
hmm
play through it. And also I just kept losing interest. But um I think that's the second reason too, because I like playing single player games on my own, when I'm not in call. I don't know, I think it's just a mood thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's also like, if there's story and like a lot of story, then I don't want to be in call. Like when I
Yeah.
was playing through Xenoblade 3, I didn't want to be in call because I wanted to like focus on the story. Did I only play that game in
Yeah.
call as well? I actually don't remember.
I think you played like some of it in call.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, because I just wanted to watch the cutscenes without people like interrupting and stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess it
For
Yeah,
me
so I
depends.
that's
luckily on things like that, like, if you guys are like talking, if it's like more people than just like me and Kato in like a call when I'm playing, say like Persona 3, like he'll deafen me while I'm in call. He's usually pretty good about doing that if it's something important. Or I can just be like, hey Kato, can you deafen me real quick? Because like, full screen game is kind of annoying to get the Discord
yeah.
at times like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird because like I could have eventually forced myself to get through it, but it's like I'm someone that's like I like saying like, oh yeah, I'll put on music to do this. Like every time we've gone to do a Breath of the Wild bingo, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put on music. I have no idea what these Pokemon are. Like what forms of Solgaleo and Lunala these are, by the way. I have no clue. Like I've seen these referenced genuinely in the past 2 weeks because they were
Oh
like,
wait,
oh
yeah,
my god,
those are
I love how they're always doing the I think it's I forget something sun and full moon Lunala in when they're in this form. I don't know what that means. Like genuinely. Like like I don't know what this is.
What kind of place is this?
Yeah, I have no idea what those Pokemon are.
I've never seen these. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyways. Um yeah, I just can't play games in call. And I don't know why or when I'm not in call. Like I just have to be. Like when 4 comes out, regardless of the circumstances, I know I'm going to be
Persona 4, by the
in
way.
call. Yeah, Persona 4
Yeah.
comes out. Yeah, when Persona 4 comes out, I know I'm going to be in call.
Yeah, that's how I
Um,
feel about Persona
I
3.
played one section of Persona 5 independently, and it was during Madarame's Palace, and I'm like, it was cool, but it's just so silent. But like what I was saying, like I always like I'm gonna put music on, I'll just chill, right? But like I can't even like just put music on like when I go to like, but I always have the tab open, but I never actually hit play when we go to like play like Breath of the Wild bingo, for example, right?
Really?
Yeah, I'm like I'm gonna listen to it, and then I just don't. But like we're talking, right? So like I couldn't do that. I say it's like I try frequently.
Uh-huh.
I don't try frequently to do it, but like the thought of like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and play games. I've done it for like Minecraft in the past couple of weeks because we've been grinding on there.
Yeah,
But I just haven't. Soon to be, by the way, to those watching, I'd imagine, Kato, you're doing a series on that on your channel, right? For
Honestly, I
the
don't
server.
know.
fair enough.
You have how many hours of content? Anyways, potentially there might be a series based off of us playing Minecraft. Give or
Maybe.
take. You never know.
I,
Maybe it'll
I
happen.
I would also like to
Um,
comment real quick. I think it's funny that we're talking about this now because the DK episodes that came out this week, um, are we talk about opening up a server soon, and now we're like, yeah. So it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since we opened. Well, I think it's been like
yeah,
two,
fair
right?
enough.
2 or 3.
Okay, I do have to say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Ooh.
um, I put a couple Pokemon in here. Um, I remember
Oh,
I said
you
how
gotta
Ultra
catch up.
Necrozma
Yeah.
Garbodor was the first deck I learned how to play the trading card game like actually. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
had to learn the basic rules, and for that was Lilligant. Lilligant was a really stupid deck. It was really bad, but it was really funny, so it has a special spot in my heart. Comfey I just think is a really solid Pokemon. Golisopod was on like my favorite. My third playthrough of Sun and Moon I think was my favorite. It was Ultra Sun. It was my third playthrough. I played through Moon, then Ultra Sun. Golisopod was so cool to use. It has a cool gimmick where when it gets below a certain HP, I think it's 50% also. When it gets below 50%, it'll immediately switch out, and you can switch in a Pokemon. And its first attack, or its main attack, does a lot of damage if it just entered the field. So it's constantly switching out. It's very fast. So you're constantly hitting once really hard, and then you immediately retreat out. It's kind of cool.
Huh.
Pyukumuku. There's a really funny card in TCG is Pyukumuku, which has an ability, Pitch a Pyukumuku, where you put Pyukumuku from your bench onto the bottom of your deck and you draw a card. And you can only use one Pitch a Pyukumuku ability per turn. Solgaleo Lunala, phenomenal legendary Pokemon. I love them. I love their gimmicking. I think the Sun and Moon gimmick is sick. Buzzwole, it's a really swole mosquito. That's funny. Xurkitree. Xurkitree is also just is a really cool Pokemon. I love the way Xurkitree moves. It's kind of like that weird thing. I like how like the Emmys and Dread. I hate how they move, but like this guy moves in a weird way, but it's kind of cool. Guzzlord is just a really sick Pokemon. I just really I think it's really cool. It's just always hungry and it devour like in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You actually go to like different planets to catch the Ultra Beasts, and you go to a planet that's in complete ruin, and like the buildings are like destroyed, the city, the world is all terrorized because of Guzzlord that just tore through the town, eating everything. It was kind of cool. And Necrozma is a very sick Pokemon. I'll leave it at that for now
I like how it
because
varies. Yeah. Thank you. But
oh, hang on, there's two other forms, so you go ahead and
I like how it varies from this is the Pokemon that I used to learn TCG, which is now one of my favorite hobbies. It's like it's a part of me to yeah, this Pokemon looks really cool, so he's in here. Like I love the rationing or the rationale behind. But I
anyways,
it's valid. Like some Pokemon are just really cool.
And also, this Pokemon ravaged an entire city, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
yeah, Ultra Necrozma,
That's fair. He looks cool.
potentially my favorite Pokemon.
Really?
The Ultra Necrozma, I mentioned how the Garbodor, what the Garbodor did is it shut off all abilities in play, from hand, from discard, and on field. All abilities were shut off. Um, well, there's an Ultra Necrozma that had a really broken attack. When you were in expanded format, it was a single energy attachment. It did 170 damage on a single price for a single price Pokemon,
Hmm.
which is insane, like damage ratio, right? Say a basic Pokemon, one energy attachment, 170 damage, and you discard an energy from your opposing Pokemon. The downside is it said it had an ability that this Pokemon cannot attack unless your opponent has two or less prize cards. Well, Garbodor shut that off.
Oh,
So now turn one going second, you're smacking for 170 damage,
that's
which
crazy.
is insane.
I
Like
don't know much about
70
Pokemon, but
the meta right now, the the meta right now in standard is defined by a Soul Rock that can hit for 70 damage.
Mm.
Turn 1 going second. It is expanded, to be fair. Expanded is like the Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
It's not supported anymore really by Pokemon.
Yeah.
But 170 damage turn 1 going second? My God.
Yeah. I
It
don't know.
was insane. And on top of that, if you were attacking, you also shut off your opponent's abilities, so they couldn't use their abilities. You're now constantly swinging for 170 damage. You can do that 6 turns in a row
Oh,
fairly easily.
that's
It was a stupid deck.
that's
It's
actually
still my
insane.
favorite deck I've ever played in the trading card game.
Yeah, well, I bet.
Yeah,
The
still my
insta
favorite
win
deck I've ever
deck,
played.
yeah, I bet that would be your favorite deck to win or play.
It wasn't the insta win deck. There were a lot of very good decks in expanded. Like I said, expanded was the Wild West. There were
Yeah.
so many good decks in expanded. So standard only has about 12 sets that are legal at a time,
Mhm.
and then every year we get out 4 new sets, and then every year rotation happens, which gets rid of the last year's worth of sets.
Mhm.
Right? So expanded is every set that releases, and it goes back as far as black and white base set. So there's about 100 sets in legalization and
That's
standard.
so cool.
Um,
That's so
and it's
funny.
bad,
Yeah, I bet.
right? Um, expanded
Are there any tournaments that
expanded
use
is
expanded, or is it just like a
there
for fun
used to
thing?
be.
I can't
Um,
imagine the chaos of
there
that
used to be
though.
Pokemon trading. There used to be Pokemon trading card game online. Um, before they migrated to live, and online you could play expanded, and it was proper expanded. Well, the people who made Pokemon trading card game live don't know how to play or don't know how to make video games, and it's a very bad game. That's always constantly bugged out and doesn't work properly. And they decided on that game that their expand is only going to go to Sun and Moon base, which is missing about half of the cards,
Oh.
or half the sets, like or a
Mhm.
third of the cards.
Yeah.
Um, so it's bad. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Taka.
Taka.
So
Taka.
Taka Taka.
and unfortunately, so I mentioned Ultra Necrozma could attack for one energy. That was because of a card called Double Dragon Energy, which if attached to a dragon Pokemon, it counted to 2 energy of any type. Which was really, really good, right? But it only worked on dragon Pokemon. Well, then, around the same set that we had Lugia V-Star, we got Regidrago V-Star. And Regidrago V-Star is unfortunately, I think, like 60% of the meta in Expanded now. Expanded does have a ban list. There is no standard ban list. There is an expanded ban list in Pokemon. I do think that Regidrago needs to be thrown on that list, but they are really just ignoring that Regidrago or that expanded exists. Because especially since Live came out and there isn't a proper expanded format on Live to practice and play with, they haven't even touched expanded. And you'll still see it in some Japanese events. But if like people tried holding a really big expanded tournament, I want to say it was actually it was a recent event. I don't think it was Vegas, but it was pretty close to Vegas
Mhm.
when we went, and they got shut down by Pokemon because it was an
Wow.
unofficial event, which is fine, but they shut down.
That's crazy.
Meltank can bounce down over here.
I'm surprised that
They shut
Melmetal's
down the
in C
event.
tier.
They were calling. I really like Melmetal. It's a really good Pokemon.
Melmetal.
Melmetal and Meltan's a weird Pokemon where they were introduced in Pokemon
Oh,
Go.
we're on Gen 8? 9? No, 8. Yeah?
Yeah.
8. Yes.
Hey.
This is my first Pokemon
Generation 8
game!
with Grookey.
Sprigatito.
Generation 9 with Sprigatito.
We are at almost an
And
hour
then
and
that
20
is it.
minutes.
Look at how many we have
so-
left. We're almost there.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
Oh my god. How
We're at
long was the
an hour and
last
20
video?
minutes. An hour and a half. I mean, to be fair, there's technically more in this, but
Oh my god.
and you also have
Okay.
a lot. You also have a lot of C tier Pokemon. That I mean, you have to explain why, which is fine.
Yeah, there was a lot of
It's
explaining.
All right, I will
Yeah.
have stuff to contribute now because this was my first Pokemon game and my only Pokemon game. I do love
Ryan, what's your
Gigantamax.
take on the drummer?
Yeah, I was about to talk about that. The Gigantamax, what's his name? Boom Key, Boom Kaboom, whatever.
Rillaboom.
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 Well,
Rillaboom.
as a drummer myself, former drummer, because I haven't touched the drums in like 2 years. Really cool. Like I chose Raboot, or Score Bunny, I guess, as my first starter because fire type, and that's when I was really
Yeah,
stubborn
Scorbunny
about that.
Raboot Cinderace.
And then he has the giant soccer ball that's made of fire. That's really cool. But I will say, if I had known that the Kaboom guy, whatever, was a drummer, I probably would have chosen that as my first starter. Yeah, I don't know if I've talked about. I mean, I think I've briefly like mentioned that I was in band, but I was in band for like all of school pretty much. And so I played the drums during that whole time. And so obviously the drum Pokemon is going to be really cool to me. But funny enough, not as cool. That's just a sniper tower. Like, that's C tier. That's a really funny
no, the fact
Pokemon.
that they didn't really make Inteleon bigger, like, they didn't make Inteleon that much bigger in the Gigantamax form. They just put on a really tall sniper tower is so funny to me.
Absolutely.
Like, that's such a good idea.
Squovit. I also remember I did oh wait, before I get to that. But yeah, the drummer Pokemon is cool. He unfortunately he does not hold as much nostalgia to me. Maybe if I had played that game as a kid and like I was really into drums at that time, like that would have been way cooler. But anyways, that's a fucking sick bird. I don't remember that one being in where is it?
It
Is
is
it
a
in like the
pretty
new
sick
islands? Like
Pokemon.
the DLC that came out or what?
No,
No,
Did I just never
he is
evolve
the
him?
Route 1 bird.
Yeah, did I just not?
I think yeah.
He came
Maybe
from
I just
Rickety.
don't
You evolved
remember.
Rickety.
I never. That's insane. Oh, he's so cool. I'm mad I
Fun
didn't do that
fact
actually.
about these guys is in all of Pokemon, keep in mind the flying type existed um, in Pokemon since Generation 1, right? We never had a pure flying type. Through Generation 1, 2, 3, and 4, we never had a pure flying type. There were like Pidgey, normal flying, right? Then in Generation 5, there was this guy. We were talking about the Genie Man. This guy is a pure flying type, and this
What?
is the first and only pure flying type to exist in Pokemon until Generation 8, where we got two new ones. These
Let's
guys are both
go.
pure flying type.
They deserve it. Rookidee was really. I
Um,
remember liking
to my
Rookidee a lot.
knowledge, Generation 9 I might be wrong on, but to my knowledge, those are still the only three pure flying types in all Pokemon.
The pure race
I think I think they are
of
the
flying
only
type.
pure flying types.
Funny Pokemon. Um, I will say I remember this was also the game I tried to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke with, and yeah, that failed tremendously, as you can
Didn't you
imagine.
stream that?
I did. It was years ago, but I lost. I remember
Yeah.
it was like after the fighting type gym, maybe, and it was just in a rocky area. And I remember I ran into the crab with the rock, the square rock, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? He's the hermit crab, but he has the
Crab with a
giant rock,
square.
giant square rock on his back.
A Dwebble?
Dwebble,
Crustle?
yes.
Oh,
I remember I just ran into a Dwebble, just chilling, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh my
we'll
god, I
kill this guy
remember that.
easily." And then he ended up killing like 2 or 3 of my
You'll
Pokemon.
kill it with your Gyarados.
Yeah, I also sucked at the game, so yeah. And he
Yeah.
killed like 2 or 3 of my Pokemon, and I'm like, I'm done. I quit the challenge at that point. That was a different.
I
that was
remember
a,
that.
I'm sure it's somewhere on the internet, maybe, but I was at a time in my life where like anything that went wrong just like put me off, and like that I was like super angry. Like, yeah, it was bad, but like I just remember. Yeah, I remember just sucking. Like I should not be doing
Yeah.
Pokemon Nuzlocke. And it was in Sword too, which everyone is like, it's so easy, and I know it is, but I still threw a Nuzlocke to it. So yeah, I also remember like chilling in Call and just
So
biking
then tell me
around.
the difference bet- between these two Gigantamax forms.
One's a
It's
girl,
the, it's
one's a
the same
boy.
thing of no, it's the same thing of tell me the difference between where are they? Hang on. These two megaforms.
At least those two guys were flying in different like way directions. Sandaconda. I don't know why I remember his name.
Silicobra.
Never mind.
That one's Sandaconda, I think.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I remember
I,
that for
I
some
think you're right
reason.
on that. Yeah, Silicobra
Yeah.
and Sandaconda, I think.
Andrew, why do we know this?
I don't
I
know
don't
why I
know,
knew that
man.
though. To be
I haven't
fair,
seen those guys in like 4 years, man. This is a really
and then now
sick
a
Gigantamax, by the way.
he's a hurricane or a
It's
dust
a
devil.
really sick. It's a really cool Gigantamax.
Not as cool as his starter
Uh,
apparently, or his base form.
I wish we had a Mega Cramorant. That'd be a really cool Pokemon to get a Mega of. It was right there, man.
Um.
Guys,
Oh.
I'm sorry, but Toxtricity and
You don't
Toxel,
like
they're fine.
Toxtricity?
Huh.
Now, hang on a second, because
No, I remember though during the concert that the guy who throws the concert that doesn't sing, he uses those Pokemon, right? He has like one of them, I think.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
So
well,
I associate that Pokemon with that guy. So that's funny to me.
So another first of the trading card game. This was my first cope deck. No, sorry, this was my second cope deck. My first cope deck was Slowpoke and Psyduck.
Cope
My
deck.
second cope deck was yeah, cope deck, a deck that I really wanted to work really badly. It was so
Oh.
bad. I was coping for it to work, and then it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Who's your favorite trainer from this generation?
from Generation 8,
I think mine has to
who
be
was there?
the Water Gym or the Dragon.
Nessa or
Raihan's
Raihan?
cool.
Yeah.
Raihan is sick.
Raihan's funny.
I feel like
Trying
there's
to
Spencer
think of
Scorch is
all of
also a
the
sick
Oh, the
gyms.
grass
Pokemon.
type gym was also he was okay actually. Nah, you know what, Rhyhorn's better.
Yeah.
I just remember Nessa was like,
Lavapuss.
"Oh, look at Nessa, she's so pretty." But I mean, Rhyhorn's cool, so I don't know. And then you have these Pokemon.
Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Shielbert.
Shilbert. Who is he?
Your
Yeah.
Swordward and Shieldbert are absolutely my favorite.
Oh my
Swordward,
gosh.
Shieldbert, and Mustard.
No. Who was Mustard again? Was that the assistant that became
The
that
guy
was
from
Oh,
like?
the
Mustard was from the
DLC.
DLC.
Oh, I don't know then. I didn't get the DLC. Oh my gosh.
One of my
I
favorite
totally
cards
forgot
I
about
bought in Vegas was
Stormbird
a
and
$2
Shieldbert.
card that was rapid. Yeah, my favorite card,
Holy
one of my favorite
shit.
cards that I bought because it was $2 in Vegas regionals was a $2 Rapid Strike Mustard trainer card full art.
That's I forgot that was
Good old Rapid
Gigantamax
Strike Mustard.
Grimmsnarl. Right? That's Grimmsnarl?
Yeah.
Obstagoon!
Grimmsnarl. That was a
I'm
hot
trying to
man.
remember the lore because when we got the leak for Gigantamax Grimmsnarl, people were like, "Oh my god, that's the third box legendary." We had the name Eternatus for like being the third legendary of like Zacian, Zamazenta, and then Eternatus.
Hmm.
And people are like, "Oh my god, That's Gigantamax Eternatus. No, it's just Grimmsnarl.
I forgot Eternatus was a
Because like
thing.
that looks like a final. That looks like a
Yes, he
final boss
does.
presence
He
right there.
does. That's why he's so cool. Oh my gosh, that
Berserker's a
guy,
pretty good Pokemon. Berserker.
Berserker.
Galarian Cursula.
Galarian Corsola.
Or I guess it's just Cursula. In the TCG, it's Galarian Cursula, which is
Wow.
stupid, but
Fair enough.
because there is no regular Cursula.
Oh really?
But
Oh.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Corsola doesn't evolve in normally, right? Normal Corsola does not evolve. Galarian Corsola does evolve into Cursula, right? So it goes Galarian Corsola into Cursula. Well, on the trading card game, they're like, we can't have Galarian Corsola evolve into just Cursula. So it's Galarian Cursula, despite the fact there is no like Johto Cursula.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Berserker
Obstagoon
and
Obstagoon.
and Berserker, yeah. Where it's Galarian Berserker, Galarian Obstagoon, and it's like those don't
They
exist.
gave him a longer sword. They gave him a sword, actually.
One of my favorite
Obstagoon.
edits was an edit of just the sword going off screen.
That's right. I remember seeing.
Someone made it longer.
Yeah, I remember you showing me memes back in the day of that Pokemon. Just remember thinking it was really funny.
Runerigus is a sick Pokemon.
True.
Where did I put?
Yeah.
His
Where
counterpart.
did I put? It would have been Gen 5. Yeah, where did I put?
I
Yeah,
see
there's
it.
Yamask.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
had it right next to it.
it's in that tier.
Yeah.
That's a fair tier.
I was gonna say though, Obstagoon
Milcery's
in the
Goo.
Galarian Zigzagoon line. That was the first Pokemon that I wanted to shiny hunt. Because I thought
it's a really good shiny.
Cool. I'm
What
posting
Pokemon
Obstagoon
should I
shiny in the group chat.
Oh, you're posting.
Also, Ben, you're really lucky because there was another version of this tier list someone else made, but it was the one that I told you got really, really specific. I mentioned this in the last part, where the one that was like really, really specific had like the gender differences,
he's
like
so
like
cool.
the insignificant gender differences between Pokemon. That form also had all 70 Alcremie forms. Because you can change the color of the frosting, and you can also because you can change the color of the frosting. I think there's 5 different colors. Or no, I forget how many colors there are. But there's different colors, and there's different berries you can put on by giving it a held item. It has to have a held item for like a berry held item, and then you do, I forget how you evolve it, but yeah, so there's 70 different forms of Alcremie.
You spin. That's how you evolve it.
I do remember that. Yeah, you spin in different directions for different amounts.
You make cream by. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty smart.
Yeah,
you make the cream by spinning it around. That's how you would word that. But I'm tired, so I don't care. What's it called? Not mixing.
Oh my god! Right? I also saw Andrew put in.
I don't know.
Whisking.
Whisking. Thank you. That guy.
I saw Andrew put in Phalanx, and I'm just gonna also post Mega Phalanx.
All right.
We did get a Mega Phalanx as well, and it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're getting close to a really funny decision, and it's something I'm very adamant about.
That's a sick Phalanx. That's really cool, actually.
They power, yeah. They Power Ranger Megazord into. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Are you guys ready for this? Okay. This version of Ice Cube versus this version of Ice Cube. This version, C tier.
I agree.
I love this form. It's just a little penguin with an ice block on it. You ready for the other version?
I agree. I actually agree with that. I agree with that. I wouldn't fight that.
I hate because they already had Mimikyu is a cool Pokemon, right? Mimikyu is a Pokemon that its gimmick works of it gets hit and its head like tilts over and it takes 0 damage the first time it's hit. Ice Cube has a gimmick, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, Kato, but it has that ice block on its head. It gets hit once, it takes 0 damage, and then the ice melts, and then it can take damage.
I think so.
They are the exact same gimmick, and Mimikyu does it way better. If Ice Cube didn't have this form, perfect Pokemon. Genuinely.
Honestly, fair enough.
Yeah.
I actually do agree with you on that.
So these fossil Pokemon are real. Oh, hello.
I did join and reconnect. Sorry.
Oh, it didn't. It didn't.
I might have screwed up the
You're
recording for like half a second, but it's fine. Ben, do you know what these fossil Pokemon are based off of?
Yes, I do. I remember the story, but you can tell it anyways for our dear viewers.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the story. So, I forget what time frame this was year wise, but this is when like a big boom happened in like what is it? Paleontology
Archaeology?
is studying
Yeah,
studying dinosaurs.
paleontology.
Am I crazy?
Yeah, that's right.
Archaeology.
Well,
What's
no, no, no,
paleontology?
no, no. Paleontology
Whatever.
is bones.
Studying dinosaurs.
Archaeology is more like structures.
Uh,
You're good.
yeah, okay. Um, yeah, so where there's a big boom of like, hang on, we need to discover new dinosaur species. Like other places in the world, we're discovering like really big species of dinosaurs, and they're like, hang on, this is
Yeah, I'll
crazy.
look up
We
the
need to
year.
do this, right? Um, so it got to the point because Sword and Shield's based off of the UK, which is the worst part about Sword and Shield. And it was to the point where like, hang on, we found a bunch of these random bones, so we need to like make a new dinosaur. So we're just gonna throw a bunch of random bones together and call it like a new dinosaur species, which obviously didn't stand for very long. Because you were very quickly able to find out that like, hang on, these structures make no sense, and they looked into it, and it's like, yeah, sure enough, because they just made them up. Um, so yeah.
I'm looking up the year.
That's what this based off of is taking a bunch of bones because you just go. I forget you go like digging or something in Sword and Shield. I forget how you do it, but you go some kind of digging and you get a bunch of fossil parts and you combine them to make those 4 Pokemon, and it's pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah, so it's like early to mid 19th century, which makes sense.
That makes sense.
So yeah, that is really funny that
That was 20 years ago, actually. they like just did that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's such a niche thing to make fun of, but I think that's a really funny thing to make fun of.
That is a really like insane thing for Pokemon to be like, okay, we have a really funny idea for our fossil Pokemon in the UK generation.
I mean, you have to keep coming up with ideas for Pokemon, so you gotta start like thinking like way outside the box, I suppose. But I've never seen that form of Eternamax. I've never seen that before.
You fight it
You have.
in Sword and Shield. You
Oh,
have
really?
seen it. Yes,
Man, why did
it
we get
is
the lame one
main-
then? Why did we get the lame one when we want to use
Yeah,
it?
fun fact: you can not turn. You can turn Zashi and Zamazenta into what is it?
They're crowned forms.
Yeah, Crown Zacian and Crown Zamazenta. I was gonna say Crown, but that sounded wrong and then you said, I'm like, yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah.
And
But
then
not for Eternatus.
you cannot get a Turnamax Eternatus. If you look at the base stat total, the legendary Pokemon have a base stat total in VGC of 600. I'm pretty sure some of them have more, right? Like
Yeah.
Mega Rayquaza, right? Mega Rayquaza I think has 700. Because Megas
I
add
want to say
100 base stat total.
740.
Because I want to say Megas add 100 base stat total, but I
They
could be
do,
wrong
but I
on
know
that.
Rayquaza originally had like more than 600.
Yeah, so they have like 600 plus, right? And they decided uh for a Eternamax Eternatus, if you look at the base stats, like yeah, normal legendary has 600. Mega Rayquaza, which was already like a stupidly broken Pokemon, had 700. If you looked at
I think Rayquaza has 780.
there's no shot. Well, Eternamax Eternatus is over 800.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
and
about.
which is
Like,
spitting out funny numbers.
yeah, I know. It's okay.
base stat totals is adding up all of the stat values in all of like HP, attack, special attack, defense, special defense, and speed.
Mm-hmm.
Like those 6 categories for Pokemon stats, and adding them all up.
Eternamax
So
Okay.
Eternatus has 1,125 base.
okay, my
Yeah, why
numbers
can't I
were
use
way wrong.
that?
My
That's so
numbers were way
lame.
wrong.
Now we're getting to the DLC, and I know nothing of the DLC except for the trailers I saw.
I loved the Isle of Armor DLC. It's so cool.
It looked cool.
And the Crown Zenith DLC was also really
Crown
good.
Tundra.
Crown Tundra, it's Crown Zenith. That is a Pokemon set. Crown Zenith or Crown Tundra. God, is a very very good good DLC. Also, I love the Isle of Armor DLC. It was so good.
I loved in Crown Tundra the Dynamax lair that you could go through.
Exactly.
I just
Guys,
remember.
this is getting really ridiculous to keep track of.
I just remember seeing Big Brain Dog in trailers, and everyone was like freaking out about it. Keep going. There you go. Look at him.
Calyrex.
Almost done with Gen 8.
Yeah,
Crazy.
we are almost done with Gen 8.
And then
we
Gen
get
We're
9.
almost done.
I know.
Oh my god, we're almost done, guys.
We're an hour and 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
We'll be
We're
done by
about to
2
get
hours
into the
totally.
Legends
Yeah.
Arceus Pokemon.
What?
We're about to get into the
Legends
Legends
Arceus
Arceus Pokemon.
That are
What?
not the Hisuians.
Legends Arceus
So we
Pokemon?
have
Yeah.
yes,
Like
new
Weird
evolutions.
Deer.
Oh.
Cleavor.
Oh, that's right. Those guys
Yes.
were. I didn't know that. Am I gonna
These
get
guys
spoiled?
are-
I mean,
probably not.
like vaguely, but it doesn't really
I
matter.
think
There
vaguely...
is a connection between these guys and story, but just don't think about it too hard and you'll be fine.
Don't worry, I can't think
for
at all right
spoilers.
now. So
Yeah,
We're chilling,
just don't worry
bro.
about it right now. Cleavor is a really good Pokemon.
he's really cool, especially when he's in his like frenzied state. Wow, I
Yeah.
love how relevant this is.
regular.
Yeah.
This bear sucks balls.
Ursaluna is a pretty
I'm not gonna
good
lie,
Pokemon.
he's okay. I've never used him.
Blood Moon Ursaluna.
That's
Or
cool.
is
Will I see that in the game? At some
No,
point?
that's a
no.
Gen 9 form.
Okay.
So funnily enough, right? So like there's the regional variants of Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of classify that as a regional variant of the third evolution. So it goes like Teddiursa, Ursaring, Ursaluna, right? But that is a form of just Ursaluna, but it doesn't evolve from Teddiursa and Ursaring. It is just its own Pokemon.
Mm.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Barracuda.
And I never played Gen 9 to be able to properly explain that. I think I explained it right.
Yeah.
You never played Gen
Yeah,
9?
I don't think there's any...
No,
No,
I
that
bought it
makes
on
sense,
release,
actually.
and I have not played Generation 9.
Yeah.
Because I've never been someone to be like, I need my Pokemon game to have good graphics. Welcome to Gen 9, by the way, guys.
That was a very quick
Generation
last
9!
few. And he just put in the fucking trash bin.
Overquill is cool.
Yeah. Oh, Overquill is pretty cool. You've convinced me.
Your other opinion?
Uh,
After hours of deliberation, I agree. He is cool.
Pokemon I was talking about. Generation 9.
Sprigatito.
I've never been one to be like, I need my Pokemon games to look really good. I loved Sword and Shield, but they were very good games. The people who were complaining about them were being very, very dramatic
Yeah.
about Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet, however, was actually a problem when in the opening cutscene of the game would start fading to black and you could see all the models in the opening screen clip back to a T-pose at the end of every single animation in the opening cutscene.
It was really bad.
That's fair.
Also, really quickly, remember how I said in Generation 7 our Generation 6, I got really, really sad when they put Fennekin on 2 legs.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't mention this because I kind of skipped through it, but with Incineroar, I got really sad when they put Torracat and they put it on 2 legs. I was praying to every religion's god that they did not put Sprigatito on 2 legs. And sure enough, where they
Brother,
sure did.
it's
And I'm
it's
so mad at
awesome and
Pokemon.
it's so
They
cool.
need
I don't think they
they
will ever
need to
not do that.
stop. They
Why?
need to stop. They know
But
what they're
it's
doing and they
evolved.
need to
But it's
stop. I'm
evolved, Andrew. It's
so
better.
but
It's
stop.
better. Andrew,
You
it's
can
better.
have
No, trust
no,
me,
it's
it's
How is
not.
it
better.
better?
Because
How?
just trust me, bro. It's better. At least they didn't put this guy on 2 legs. Actually, he is
Oh,
on
You're
two
actually,
right.
legs.
technically,
Never
it
mind.
was
That
always on
guy's
two
on
I'm
legs.
2
dumb.
Yeah,
legs.
it actually went from 2 legs
It's two
to
4 legs.
4.
See, there you go, Andrew. Why are you
Skeledirge is
complaining?
cool.
Yeah.
I
See,
never
this is
cared
fine. That's a
about
good
Apokoko or whatever his name
evolution line.
is.
I should mention I do still like Floragato and Meowscarada. I do still like Braixen and Delphox. I still like Incineroar. But like, come on, give me something, man.
They did.
Like,
They
just
gave you
let
something
me.
awesome. And
You
then
gotta
that
stop. You
duck
are a
with a
degenerate.
toupee.
Andrew, never complain about Incineroar. He will get you.
Never. Incineroar cosplay when? Actually, never mind.
Never.
And then we have Pig. Pig? Right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Keep it going. No, Tepig is the starter for
This
one
is
of the
this is
generations.
Lechonk.
Lechonk.
This is
That's
Lechonk, and
right.
it's an
Chonk,
A
and then
tier.
Oinkalone.
Lechonk.
Oinkalone. Then you had Tarantulo, which I threw up there. Spidops. I don't know your name.
Really? You
It's
don't
just
know
an
his
N.
name?
Nimble.
I didn't play Gen 9. I've only seen Generation 9. Keep in mind, starting from Sprigatito, I've only ever seen from the trading card game.
Okay.
I have no context of any of these other Pokemon from the video game.
Wow.
I've only ever seen any of them in the TCG, which is good and bad in many things. Because genuinely all of these are going to be based off of how I feel about them in the TCG. Some of them might just be like, like, oh, this is a cool Pokemon. But like I haven't seen like really any of these guys. I've seen this line. Palmy, Palmo, Palmot, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, no, hang on. Wait, not a fan. Hang on, no. Hang on. These are supposed to be 1-up. Sorry.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of these that you're not a fan of.
No,
Because
they're
they
they're
didn't
all
play the
good.
game.
They're all good. I was just putting them in the wrong tier. Uh, you know what? This is a pretty amazing Pokemon. I like Panda Mouse and Mousehold.
Oh, they have a
Go from two
family.
mice.
Yeah.
Exactly,
That's
Panda Mouse. It's a
adorable.
mouse. It's a little mouse couple that becomes a mouse family.
That's actually really cool.
Well, what was like the alternate forms of Mousehold where because there's a rare form where there's an extra child.
Rare form where
There's a
there's
third
one
child.
less child.
I like the
Wait, is there one?
idea of one less parent and 2 children.
Well, there was other ones also like divorce like a fake Pokemon like divorce like house or whatever it was like where it's like they're crying. I've seen that those fan Pokemon somewhere and it had me dying. Smoliv is
That's
adorable.
hilarious. Smoliv is an Arceus, right? No, I'm thinking of
you're thinking of Budew.
yeah.
I hate that Pokemon. And anyways, it is by the way in I think S tier, if not A tier.
You mean
Squawkabilly
C tier.
is discard your hand and draw 6. That's really good.
Yeah. Really good card.
Yeah, I love. Where did I put Budew? Did I put Budew in just
Yeah.
A? I didn't even give Budew S tier. Well, I can't go back and fix that now. But Anyways, Knackle. I love Knackle. You want to know why I love Knackle?
Why do you
Because
love
this is
Knackle,
really
Andrew?
stupid. Because Knackle is salt, right? How does Knackle spell out, Ben?
Knackle,
Yeah.
Knackle.
Nope.
What?
Nope. That is the worst way you could have spelled Knackle. It's NaCl, which is
I feel like the
Na
way I
is
spelt it was
sodium.
pretty fair, but whatever.
Na is sodium. Chlorine is Cl. Knackle, it's salt. It's sodium chloride. I love that.
All right, fair enough.
It's Knackle.
No, I've seen a
I
spelling of Knackle somewhere else where it was KNA.
Well, you're
not
wrong.
in
CKLE.
not in reference to Pokemon.
Well, yeah, but you didn't. Whatever. I'm not gonna fight it.
Then we have Knackle Stack and Garganical.
Yeah, they also have the NaCl in their names.
Northern America chloride.
Nope.
No.
It's so close.
Then you have this guy. He seems cool.
Charcadet.
And
Charcadet's
then
cool. Evolves
that
into
guy
Proto Man.
who's really cool.
Armarouge is fine.
That one's
Ceruledge.
Ceruledge is a really good Pokemon. I really like it.
Ceruledge was the deck I brought to Vegas.
Oh, really? I've
Yeah.
never even heard of that Pokemon before. But to be fair,
It's
I
a
haven't
pretty
heard of any
cool
of these
deck.
Pokemon, really.
Yeah. Ceruledge is like a definition of like it is a very simple deck, but it can pop off hard.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it, Kato, but I'd be holding myself back and lying if I didn't say it. But the Ceruledge is the current as of right now. If you're playing it, you're probably going to be seen in the coloring table afterwards.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
But
That's my kind of deck,
But-
baby.
but yeah.
Keto, don't eat all the crayons. Save some for me, okay?
Yeah, but before Ceruledge, it was Raging Bolt. And then Raging Bolt adopted some new things, and it's not really good anymore. It's not like meta, but like it's good enough still that but they added some things to it, so now I have to think a little bit more.
Mm.
Shroodle I love. Shroodle's a really cool Pokemon. He's got this little tongue sticking out. Look at the guy.
Bleh.
And then Grafai is really funny. There's a really cool art where he's flipping off he's flipping someone off in the card, and it's really funny.
That's hilarious.
Katie, you should pull up that card.
I'll try to
that.
find it.
What are they called? They're called dust.
Bramblegast.
Yeah, but what are they
and-
called? Tumbleweed. You got tumbleweed.
Ramblin'.
Yeah, Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed.
Ramblin' and Bramblegast.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Squidward.
Guys, I can see the bottom. I can see both the bottom of the tier list and the bottom of the page at the same time. This is beautiful.
It's Charizard. It's all Charizard. It's always been Charizard. So are these like just new versions of? No,
Oh,
the last
weirdly
Pokemon
enough,
you had was Tentacruel, right? Like that looks like.
weirdly enough, this is not a Paldean Toedscruel,
Okay.
and this is not a Paldean
Tentacool.
This is not a Paldean Tentacool. This is not a Paldean Tentacruel.
Okay.
This is Toedscruel, and
gosh.
Toedscool.
They.
Um,
Yeah.
Oh, you're not
So now
ready.
they're their
Hang
own
on.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, they're I think they're called Divergent Evolutions.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right.
Yeah, they're Divergent Evolutions, which is like a regional Pokemon, but they wanted to market it as something different. Because money. So they're like, it's not a regional version. It's a Pokemon that evolved very similarly, but a little differently. When you know something Arceus
It was
made
about 10
don't
miles
know.
away from the other Pokemon when it evolved.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, you can tell they're
Um,
definitely
Oh, Rellor.
running out of ideas. I wonder what the
I
next
don't know
one is
what
gonna be.
Grafia you're talking about. I'm assuming it's this one.
Yeah,
This is
it's
the only
flipping.
picture I could
It's
find of
flipping.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
have to
It's
check my
flipping you off.
phone now. All right. If it's funny enough, I'll put it in the video. If it's not, then it's fine.
It's a pretty sick artwork, and I do want to get it. Yeah. So that was
I mean, I could
Toad's
kind
Cool
of
and
see
Toad's
it.
Cruel.
Oh
This
no,
is Wiglet.
he
He
is
is.
actually. Yeah, no, he's
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 flipping
definitely
me
flipping
off.
me off. Yeah, okay, that might go in the
Ben,
video.
Ben, did you hear me,
If
Ben?
I can be bothered. What?
Did you hear me? So we had Toad's Cool and Toad's Cruel.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have Wiglet and Wug Trio.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
See, what I do appreciate though, okay, remember when people were saying, "Oh my God, Battle VIP Pass is rotating, so we need to have Bombardier in every deck."
And then dolphin.
Yeah.
Are these two different Pokemon?
Dolphin.
No. So
Oh,
one of them is
Palafin.
So one of them
No.
is
What?
one of them is Finnegan. One of them is Palafin.
How
All right,
what
Kato,
is
tell me
the
which one is
difference?
Palafin.
I mean, I couldn't tell you, but they look the exact same. But then if you switch out Palafin, it'll activate its ability 0 to hero and turn into the buff guy.
That
buff
I remember
dolphin.
I remember that form from I remember that ability from My Hero Academia. That's
what?
pretty cool.
You've never even seen
Uh,
My Hero, you faker.
That's a lie. I actually watched the first like 4 episodes.
You're so fake for that. You complain
I
about
watched
My
them like
Hero
all the
Academia.
time.
I am
I'm trying to
angry
relate with the
now.
kids.
You constantly shit on My Hero, which is justified, albeit.
That
But
was
you
the
still,
jab I was trying to
uh,
make because it was like such like Pokemon had a 0 to hero and it's like that sounds like something you would see in My Hero
that's literally the main
and I don't
character.
know if that's a good thing or not. Yeah,
And that's actually the
like
shonen. That's
Puppy,
like every shonen protagonist.
not Luffy.
No
Luffy's built
Luffy though,
different.
because Luffy is shut the fuck up. He
No,
was
but
still a
Luffy,
0 at some
Luffy,
point.
like,
He was still a 0 at some point.
Yeah, when he was a child, yeah.
Yep, that's still a 0.
I don't
And
know.
then
He
he
felt like a 0
trained.
at one point.
So did Naruto. What's your
Naruto's lame
point?
though. I tried
Well,
reading more
Naruto's always a
Naruto.
0.
I actually
What do you mean you
lost
tried?
progress on Naruto.
What?
I actually lost progress on reading Naruto because I
Whatever, bro.
downloaded a bunch of chapters because I was heading out to a family member's house where I wasn't for like Christmas and such. It was gonna be obviously hanging out with family, but like there'd be downtime, right? And so like I'll download a couple chapters. I'm like I actually forget what happened in the most recent chapters, so I'll download a couple of the previous chapters and I'll read through those and then I'll continue on. So I downloaded the last like 2 or 3 chapters I read and I started there and then I didn't finish those 2 or 3 chapters, so I actually lost progress.
Well, I mean, you haven't read it in what, half a year?
So yeah, I read it when I was
Okay.
going to New Orleans for Pokemon. Yeah.
But yeah, it's
So
been half a year. That's
Uh,
crazy.
I'll read it soon. I'll read it soon.
I'm
I
sure
still have
you
to
will,
read
buddy.
I still have to read Oshinoko, so it's fine. It's fine. Um,
Oshinoko.
guys, we're almost there. The
I know.
Dunsparce is an S tier Pokemon. I
Dear
love that
viewers,
people
it's
were begging. I love
it's
that people were begging for a Dunsparce evolution for like a decade, and they gave us a Dunsparce evolution of the Dunsparce, where it just has an extra segment. Peak cinema,
that's
genuinely the funniest thing. And you know about Farigiraf, Ben? Because I also put
Andrew,
put
what did
Farigiraf
you
in C
just
tier.
say? What did you just call me?
Farigiraf.
Okay. Just so everyone that's watching the video knows, it's 1 in the morning right now. So
That's
a little
fine.
tired.
You're being dramatic. You're being dramatic.
Whatever,
What did you do
bro.
all day? I worked all day and I'm still chilling.
Whatever, bro.
Am
I
I
don't
gonna
want to
pass
hear
out
it
after
from
this?
you.
Yes. But I'm chilling. Yeah, so you have Girafarig, right? Which is a palindrome. Intentionally so. Oh, we're in the Paradox
We're
Pokemon.
in the
Only
Paradox
Yeah, I
Pokemon.
really don't
Please?
like that Jigglypuff. I'm
Oh,
not gonna lie.
You don't like
Green Tail.
He's
Screamtail?
what?
Yeah, Screamtail.
Yeah, Screamtail.
What?
It's not a Jigglypuff. This isn't a
Oh
Donphin.
no.
This is Great Tusk. You
No.
have great. You have
Yeah.
Great Tusk.
No. No, no,
Iron
no,
Treads.
no, no.
Nope,
They
Iron
cannot.
Treads is over here.
They can't keep getting
Screamtail.
away with this. That is insane. They literally just put the Jigglypuff JPEG and then put whatever the fuck
This
the
isn't Among Us. This is Brute
Brute
Bonnet.
Bonnet.
it's the Pokemon. That's really
No,
cool.
it's Brute Bonnet.
It's I
These
can't think of the
are
name.
this.
Whatever.
This isn't the same as like Toad's
I'm not like other
Tentacruel to
girls.
Toad's Cruel. This is like actually like the ancient versions of the Pokemon before they had. I think it's like isn't the idea like before they had proper names and like before. What's the reasoning behind these guys existing, Kato?
Dude, I don't know. They're cool.
Also, the most recent Pokemon ZA DLC dropped, and we got some of the Mega Evolutions, and people were like, hang on. A lot of these Paradox Pokemon look like they could be Mega Evolutions of the other lines. And people were like, it's like a Mega Jigglypuff or a Mega Amoonguss, and people were like, hang on. That's actually kind of a crazy theory. And the explanation for both a Mega Evolution and the Paradox Pokemon in both the games were they release an ancient energy from the Pokemon. So like that is a neat detail. I love
Mhm.
Slitherwing, by the way. Look at this guy. Like look at this guy, Ben.
Yeah, I see him.
Kato, can you pull up Slitherwing? I don't know which art
No.
any specific artwork.
I
Can you
don't
just
want to
you
edit
don't have to,
more.
you don't have to edit more. Just look.
I have
I
to
want
put
to
like
see if Milo
4
enjoys it.
pictures in. You know how much editing that is?
Not very
I'm gonna
much.
go
Oh,
ahead
it's
and
so much.
pull up the full art one.
It's
I have
so
this
much,
card.
Andrew.
It's sick.
Look at that little guy, Ben. I say little
Uh,
guy. He's like 4 feet tall or something. But like, look at that
that's
guy.
so little.
He's a tall guy, but how
He's
tall is
just like
Slitherwing? Hold on.
He's
it's
fine.
like if you look at a
I
moth
don't
from
care for that
far away.
actually. I don't think
If
that's.
you look at like a moth from far away, like
Oh.
it's like whatever. But if you
Mm-hmm.
look at like a moth close up, like some of them are like kind of cute. That's the only thing that's made me think about that of just like Slitherwing. I'm like that's just a really cute moth.
He's a very small 10 feet tall.
Huh? The thing's
Wow.
10 feet?
So that's
Yeah.
terrifying. And he's no longer cute.
Better to hug him with. That's fine.
Right.
Iron Moth is Iron Moth and Slitherwing. Are those the only two? Is Volcarona
Great
the only
Tusk.
Pokemon to get? Oh, Great Tusk too. I was gonna say yeah, the only one to get 2 Paradox forms. No. Iron Thorns. I hate this
Tyranitar.
guy.
Oh.
I absolutely hate
Iron
Iron
Thorns
Thorns.
suck.
Oh, of
So
course.
so Iron Thorns. I never specified this because Kato explained like Mega Audino winning worlds. Um, but he never. I meant to mention this and throw it in at the end. Of no one knew that Mega Audino was a deck before the World Championships. It just came in and won. There was
That's
no
really
meta
funny.
call like, hey guys, watch out for this. Um, Iron Thorns was similar. Iron Thorns won not this past Worlds that happened in the August, like this past August, but
2023.
the year before, right? And no one.
It
It
was
was to the
2024.
point that after day one, there were 80 people, or in day one, there were 80 people playing Iron Thorns. And I saw a tweet, and this tweet will stick through me for like stick with me for a while. Is imagine you grind for a full year to earn your world championship invite. You go to regionals, you go to cups, you go to challenges, you place in all these events to earn your 400 points to go to worlds, and you play Iron Thorns.
You play Iron Thorns or you play against?
You play Iron Thorns. Like you choose willingly, hey, I'm going to play Iron Thorns.
And that's a bad
Um,
deck?
it was
Or
said to
It's a
be a bad
lame
deck,
deck.
oh.
and then it's a really lame deck. The only 4 Pokemon in the deck are 4 copies of Iron Thorns.
Oh.
It set a record though because I forget what the record. I think it was like 9 Pokemon was the lowest amount of Pokemon in a World Championship winning deck, and now it's 4, and it will probably never be beaten again.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
But yeah,
crazy.
so
That's really
it was
funny,
very
actually.
it was very similar with Iron Thorns of no one expected it to win, and it shouldn't have won. Because fun fact about um, Iron Thorns and the world champion are the first time in a worlds event that we saw the winner of the main event lose in top eight. I'm actually surprised. I don't know if I ever told the story on C tier.
Okay.
So we
So,
we saw the top eight match. It was this guy Fernando versus Ian Robb, and Ian Robb's a legend. I love Ian Robb. He wasn't a legend in my book until this game. And Ian Robb went against Iron Thorns. It's an all right matchup for the deck he was playing, right? And he won 2-0. So it was like, okay, Ian Robb goes to top four. It was a 2-0 win. We're like, cool. Iron Thorns is out of top eight until um in his as soon as he beat his second game. Do you have the GIF?
Yeah.
He hit the move of all time on stream.
which was
Look
The
at
GIF
this.
Kato posted in our group chat. He hit he hit the emote.
so he won, and then
He
He
hit
got
that.
disqualified.
he got disqualified after he won.
Because he
Yes,
did that.
because the match slip was not signed yet. Is their excuse. The match slip was not signed, so the match results was not final. Therefore, Pokemon had the right to change the result and disqualify him from the event. And
Oh my gosh.
Fernando got pushed to top four, where he won. Then he got pushed to the finals, where he won. So he is the only world champion that we saw lose in top eight. Uh,
Wait, so he
because Ian
lost
Robb,
first and then he went back in, or wait,
yes,
what?
he
Okay,
lost. He
he got
lost in top eight.
disqualified. Okay.
Ian Robb hit the emote. Um, Ian Robb got disqualified. Fernando then got reached back out to and was like, "Hey, we need you to come back. You're playing in top four right now." Which is
Wow.
crazy. Imagine like you lose at the world championship, you get top eight, which is fine, right? Like you're chilling. Like top eight in worlds is phenomenal. Still like over 10 grand, I think, in pricing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, very very good pricing, right? And just insane, right? You get a call from Pokemon being like, "Hey, you need to be back here playing in top four in like 5 minutes." And then you win top four. And no one's mad at Fernando, by the way. You have some crazy people who are mad at Fernando, but they shouldn't be. Because they're mad like, oh, you lost, you shouldn't be world champion. He took an opportunity that was given to him by Pokemon, and he succeeded in that opportunity, right? It's
Yeah.
not his fault that Pokemon disqualified Ian Robb.
Yeah.
He took the opportunity, Pokemon gave it to him, and he took it.
Am I
So like,
even
no one
allowed to
cares.
play that
But
GIF in a YouTube video? I'm gonna do it anyways.
Do
it's
it.
It's
probably
It's
fine.
hilarious.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
He's just
Ian Robb came by and he was like, "No, guys, I swear I was just rolling dice." Because it was a dice roll if I won that match or not. I swear I was rolling dice. And I actually in Vegas Regionals talked to for a while. I had no clue who he was, and I don't know if he's like a notable player or whatever. But he was a pretty good player my last round of Vegas. And he was talking about he's like, yeah, Ian Robb is actually a local at my card store back home. And he did talk about the emote.
and is
And
it what
apparently
we?
at one point he did apparently say that it was what it looks like, right?
Uh-huh. That's
Anyways,
crazy.
Pokemon I've been skipping for a while now, and I feel like I'm
Yeah,
just
I
gonna skip it
know.
until the last
I, I've
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I've noticed, but I don't want to say anything. I want you to build up that dramatic whatever.
Well, because I was also talking, I don't want to cut myself off.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, but you'll cut me off and all that. That's cool.
well, yeah, of course, yeah. Well, I mean, this is like my Saucy Saturday, so
Oh
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
frick
It's
right
all
off with all
about
that.
Andrew.
I agree. Thank you for acknowledging me.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Um,
buddy.
The lowest performing C-tier video in history.
I'm actually curious. I have no idea how the other one was doing.
I
I
don't
need to
know
look into
either.
that.
I haven't looked at it. I've stopped looking at numbers. I just don't
Yeah, I
care.
need to stop.
It's
It's just like a curiosity. It's a
uh,
curiosity thing. Like, okay, hang on. Like hypothetically, where are we at right now?
yeah, I guess.
Uh,
I don't know. I'm
Um,
enjoying what we're doing, and that's
yeah,
important.
nope, not yet. Iron Boulder can go in A.
Well, thanks for sticking with
Are
us to
we-
this last stretch. It's been over 2
We're
hours.
we're almost there, guys.
We're almost
Uh,
done.
So if you somehow got to the end of this video, we appreciate it. I don't know if anyone would ever get to the end of this video. Like I said, I want to
Alaya
make
probably
a
would.
maybe. Oh, that's true actually. I would like to make a playlist that's just long form content playlist. So it's whenever we reach like an hour, or almost an hour, or over an hour of videos. Because I like long form content, here and there. It just depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah, I do have a couple C-tier
Yeah.
Pokemon I do want to explain real quick.
Yeah.
I forget the last time I did this. Oh my god, the last time I did this was Necrozma. Um,
Oh
a
my
lot of these are just
gosh.
design. A lot of
Okay.
these are design wise. No,
No,
both
it
these guys are
was.
really cool. I love this gimmick. I think they did this gimmick very well of combining the third legendary with the other two box legendaries well with Black Kyurem and White Kyurem. Obviously, I think
Oh.
they're C tier also.
Hmm.
Are they? No, they're A tier. But I loved it with these two. I just love the legendaries more. So I love this gimmick. Poipole and Naganadel. I just think they're great Pokemon. Blacephalon, it's really cool. I love the spinning head. It's like a sphere that spins since it has like its eyes and it explodes. It's like a bomb. It's so cool. It actually, I've seen Blacephalon more recently compared with Reze. It's like dancing around and also had an exploding head.
That's funny, actually.
Um, Melmetal's cool. I like the gimmick. As much as I didn't like Pokemon Go during this era, I like the idea of that. Of like Pokemon Go exclusive Pokemon. Sniper Tower's funny. Cramorant's funny. My second Cope deck. These guys are just awesome. Cursula's an amazing Pokemon. Um, Galarian, or I guess just Sirfetch'd, right? Sirfetch'd
Yeah.
is awesome. I love the really long sword. Farfetch'd need an evolution. Snom is adorable. And Frostlass is here by association. Frostlass is really cool. I like it. It probably would be A tier if it weren't for Snom, but Snom is amazing. Ice Cube, cute penguin, big head. Zacian, Zamazenta, really good legendaries. I actually really like these guys. Eternatus, really, really good legendary also. Also a really fun deck in Pokemon TCG when Eternatus VMAX was a deck. Let you have 8 bench spaces, did more damage. More bench spaces if they were all dark types. So you had to build around specifically dark types. It was cool. You had Crobat, it was sick. Ursaluna. Um, Ursaluna is just a great Pokemon overall. And it has a really good card in TCG also. It's iconic. The amount of, okay, I put Blood Moon Ursaluna down, attach an energy, and retreat for game is cool. I like it. It's a very balanced card. Love it a lot. Knackle, I mentioned NACL. It's very funny. Grafai flips you off. Annihilate is just a really cool Pokemon. I like the idea of like a dead like primate dead primate that is just like I have revenge and I will murder you. Clodsire. I mean, look at the guy. Farigiraf is because I mentioned Girafarig's palindrome. If you take the first half before it repeats of the Girafarig, you get like the just giraffe, and then you
Hmm.
flip that to get Farig, and then you palindrome that to get Farigiraf. It's like an inverse palindrome of Girafarig. And they did an inverse where Girafarig has the giraffe head sticking out one end and the weird like demon head out the other, like off the tail. And
Oh.
on this one, the demon head's eating the giraffe head, and Farigiraf doesn't have a tail because it flips. So the later half flips around to the front. It's cool. I love Farigiraf. The Dunsparce, amazing evolution. Slitherwing. Now that I know it's 10 feet tall, I just want to give it a hug. I might die, but like it'd be really fluffy. It's a fluffy moth. Iron Hands amp you very much for taking amp you very much 120 damage for a lightning and 3 colorless energy. If you knocked out your opponent's active Pokemon during this turn, you take an extra prize. Beautiful card. Extra prize card,
Oh
go
my
crazy.
gosh, you have that
Iron Moth.
memorized.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's an iconic
Um,
card.
Yeah,
Iron
sure.
Iron Iron Moth is also just a really sick design. I love Volcarona and giving it the two paradox Pokemon was sick. I'll get back to Gimme Ghoul. Pheasantipity flip the script. Once during your turn, if you had a Pokemon knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you may draw 3 cards. You cannot use more than one flip the script ability during your turn. Beautiful. Draw 3 cards once per turn. Insane. uh, Raging Bull is the same thing of a Alolan Executor wherever the guy is. Uh, uh
Did you not put him in C tier?
huh?
Alone on exam. Hey, you said you weren't gonna alter it.
Shh,
That's fine.
they don't have to
That's
know.
that's 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 probably Pokedex order. That needs to be in C tier. Uh, they just made it long, and it's really funny. Meowth, Alolan Executor, and Raging Bolt. Just make the neck long and it works. Make the sword long and it works. Make the sniper tower long and it works. Um, Raging Bolt is a cool Pokemon. Trapagos also is neat. I think it's a very pretty Pokemon. All the TCG artwork we got for Trapagos is good. Gimme Ghoul. The last things I'll say, I have 2 more things to say. Gimme Ghoul. The evolution, I love Gimme Ghoul because one of my favorite Pokemon. It will be in the top 3. Um, will be in the top 3. Um, Goldango is my guy. I have played Goldango to. I have done 4 majors in Pokemon. And I've played Goldango in all 4.
And you've lost all four too.
It
I
is the
wonder if there's a weird
I
correlation.
sure have. Fun fact, Kato, Goldengo has won as many regionals as Roaring Moon EX did. So, so take that with a grain of salt. When I say
That's
that Goldengo, I
crazy.
love. Yeah, no, yeah, it was someone from up in my area that pointed that out, and I wanted to cry.
Is that a
But
lot or
I
not?
love this guy. No. um, Roaring Moon is one of like the biggest overrated decks of like
Oh.
when it pops off, it goes crazy, but it doesn't pop off very often.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Funnily enough, in the worlds with an asterisk next to it, the worlds where Iron Thorns won and the guy got DQ'd and all that, the opponent in finals against Iron Thorns was Raging Bolt. So that finals was insane. It was so
Yeah.
stupid. 2 completely off meta decks with the whole DQ situation. It was insane. I've played it. It's so good. It draws cards. You discard energy. I love this deck. It's so much fun, and I don't think just because of how iconic Ultra Necrozma was for me, I don't know if Goldango will beat it as my favorite deck, but
That's the
like I
plushie
love
you
the deck.
have. The
Yes,
first one.
Ultra Necrozma.
Oh
Yeah,
my
my
gosh.
little idiot. Yeah,
That's what he is. Okay.
yeah. I love my little guy.
There was a
Insert a picture
C2
here, Ben.
recording session you did.
Yeah, yeah. Take a photo. I'll send you a photo. You can upload it into the video. Thanks, editor
Absolutely.
Ben. Uh,
It
um,
just clicked.
yeah. So I love Goldango. I love Gimme Ghoul. Obviously, these guys haven't made me a regional champion, but they're still like I've had so much fun going to regionals to play this deck. It's been amazing. I love this guy. One of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to up this to a top 5 because I can't see Mew drop out, but I really want to throw Garbodor in. So I think Garbodor might. I think Garbodor might.
But your name's Galactic Mew.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, if we make this the top 5, what Pokemon gets 5th?
The that one.
Zoroark.
Yeah.
Zoroark's good.
Oh boy,
Zoroark's
we're gonna
up
be
there.
sitting here for like
A
30
little.
minutes
No, no,
thinking
no, no, no,
about
no,
this.
no, 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 no. Hang on. We're gonna make this quick. We're gonna make this quick. Um, if I can't think of one, I'll change it to top 4.
Then you should put
Um,
Greninja in there. Smile.
God, no.
Put Snom in there. Psyduck.
Psyduck has won me over recently. I have Psyduck on my head right now. Don't take that out of context. But yeah,
That's it.
I've seen Psyduck a lot recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's his Pokemon list,
Anyways,
everyone. Thanks for joining us on
Every
this
single
almost
Pokemon.
2.5 hour journey.
Every single Pokemon, 1,025 choices. I'm saving this PDF. We should do this again next year, guys.
I'm
We should see
going
if my
to
I
kill
taste, how
know.
much my
myself.
taste in
I mean, in
Minecraft. We
Minecraft.
should see how we should see how much this list changes and see how much of it was based off vibes when I put Tinkaton in S tier instead. Because I'm like, yeah, this is a really cool Pokemon. When I see Tinkaton not at all anymore compared to anything else. So yeah, this is my final list.
It just keeps
Um,
going.
There's
it
so
does
much.
There is
it
so
does just
much.
keep it does just keep going. It doesn't stop. Um,
That's cool.
but yeah,
I think it'd be
hope you
fun
all enjoyed.
if
If
I made a
anyone
tier
stuck
list.
through the 4 hours, no, I'm not sitting through this again for another year at least. Maybe
No,
next year.
no, not a Pokemon
Next
tier list.
next
We'd
year.
have to find something
Uh,
else, but I don't
okay.
even know
Something
what.
that
I
Ben likes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say not I cannot sit through this again for
No,
another
I'm
4 hours.
good. I don't have enough opinions on these Pokemons to make. I would no. It would
Yeah,
literally
that's
just
fair.
be like probably Greninja, maybe some Alolan Pokemon, maybe a few others, and like S tier, and then everyone else is just like F or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I have no opinions on these guys, and then Charizard. But yeah, thanks for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed it. And are there any final remarks?
I move this form of Ice Cube into dislike. I need to have at least one in there.
Fair enough.
Um, yeah. So Pokemon I dislike. These guys are fine. Not a big fan. This guy is like actively. I honestly think that between all the Pokemon I've like had tangents about disliking, I do genuinely think it's only ever been Charizard
Mm-hmm.
and this, and this guy. Because the other form's so much cuter.
Yeah.
Anyways, though, yeah, I think that's about it. I quickly went through everything, and yeah, we'll go back up to the top. And yeah,
All right.
thanks for joining us. 4 hours to put this thing together.
Yep.
Longer than I thought, but I need to do it
Crazy.
eventually.
You
So
said you would do it in an
we'll.
hour, you bastard. All right. Well,
Okay,
with
so
that, see you later.
we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.